Hello, everybody. Welcome back. Yeah.
I am here. I'm just munching on some stuff, so I'll be mute if I'm not talking.
Okay, no problem. Oh, the music stopped because my controller was left idle so long. Oh, okay. All right, cool. Okay, back to the game. Sorry about the delay, but I needed to eat because I hadn't eaten since breakfast, so I was hungry. Sure, let's do
While we were gone, we have a $23 donation from Jonathan Santos. Hi everybody, I'm glad to be able to lend a hand in any way I can, especially for a good cause. I'm loving Platformania and I enjoy all the antics that arise from your suffering. And always remember, believe in yourself to help you avoid the bottomless pit there. With this towards the PS4 raffle. And a $10 donation from York the Third. Salutations to some of my favorite YouTubers. I shall give this so that the fighting freak Knuckles, who lies about the amount of each Knuckles, for Johnny to play as Sonic Mania. Yes, will these videos be uploaded to YouTube later? Would be a shame if the madness were lost. Yes, they will be.
Yes, we are planning on uploading every single run to the Fund the Charity Room YouTube page. So, you do not have to worry. We are going to definitely have these. You will definitely be able to relive the love, and I believe relive the runs. So, sorry. I also believe that we're all trying to make sure that we're using the local recordings as well. So they should be in a higher quality than if we were to upload them via Twitch. So, yeah. I'm not sure when we're planning on getting the runs up, because I know that personally I'm not going to have a lot of time to upload the runs while the marathon's going, but we're planning on trying to have it a little bit. We're going to try to get them up as quickly as possible. So I'd say within the week or two following Platformania, you should be able to see most of the runs be uploaded. And sweet, we got our first green star. Awesome. Buoy Base is almost always the first green star I find myself getting.
Only 119 more of those to go.
No, thank you. Oh, boy.
Sorry, I'll be back in just a sec.
Okay, no problem. I believe Stefan also had to bow out for a moment because he is no longer in the chat as well. Unfortunately, I cannot be close to my computer while doing this stream because I have this is a Wii game, and so in order to be playing a game with motion controls on the Wii, especially the IR pointer, you have to be sitting directly in front of your television and no other place. So, yeah, I can't really keep a good eye on my computer for the most part, which is sad, but it's just kind of how it is. So I don't really know often what's going on the Discord at the moment. So, no, I do not want to do Beach Bowl. I want to do Buoy Base, which is a better galaxy. Thank you. Alright, no, there he's back. Hi, Stefan.
Yeah, I just had to run off and do something.
Oh, you had to do a thing. Okay.
I had to do a thing because no one was around, so like, oh, might as well do the thing now.
Oh, okay. But I came back, Stefan. Your timing was terrible. And you should feel bad.
Well, now you're on Pokemon level. Pokeball level.
I'm surprised that they even made a Pokemon reference, because most of the time the Pokemon company is like super picky about letting Nintendo do anything with the franchise. So, yeah. Although
do they need it for like protect the brand or something?
I don't know. The Pokemon company and Nintendo don't really get along very well because
which is funny.
Yeah, because the Pokemon company would rather just be a completely independent thing, because they don't really need Nintendo to be successful. And Nintendo wishes that Pokemon were a fully owned IP from them, because they would rather have complete control over it, and so they don't have to like deal with the company's shenanigans. So they don't really get along great. So that's why it's like, they've even said, like, for Sakurai, it's a pain in the ass even to get Pokemon characters into Smash Brothers. So, like, I don't know why they can't just get along or whatever, but, you know. It's why you see things like Game Freak doing stuff like Tembo the Badass Elephant, and it's just like, and they release it on every platform except for Nintendo, even though, like, the 3DS could probably handle that game. It's just a 2D platformer, so yeah. Oh, god damn it! Nope, that didn't just happen. It was a lie. Divised by Satan.
Crunched. Or no, you fell.
No, I jumped off the buoy base. No big deal, but it's a little annoying. Also, all the floodheads have become evil in between games. This is actually not too surprising considering that Flood's a massive asshole, but still.
Were these all made by EGAD?
Probably.
EGAD's apparently the only one who makes technology in the entire Mushroom Kingdom, so.
We don't really know what happened to him after, what's it called? After Luigi's Mansion Dark Moon. I mean, this game took place in between Dark Moon and Luigi's Mansion 1, but we just don't really know what he's up to or whatever.
Do you believe
he's in the Mario and Luigi games?
Oh yeah, he's in Partners in Time, I remember.
And one Superstar Saga.
He's in Superstar Saga? I didn't know that.
Yeah, he runs the coffee shop.
Oh, okay. Wait,
he's the one who he's the one who gives you all the other game-specific items.
Wait, if he got a scientist, why would he need to run a coffee shop?
He likes coffee.
I mean, I guess, but, like, I like ice cream. That doesn't mean I'm gonna run an ice cream shop.
Yeah. He likes coffee.
Do you believe in the theory that Luigi's Mansion is actually a sequel to Sunshine?
I don't think there really is a Mario timeline all that much, so, like, I don't know, like, ever since Miyamoto brought up the idea that the characters are all just kind of actors in a show, like, not that they're, like, legitimately performing or doing a performance, but, like, ever since there's not supposed to be a Mario bless you. There's not supposed to be a Mario timeline specifically. There's just supposed to be, they're just doing stuff. Like, I kind of prefer to think about it that way. Like, I mean, it's fun to kind of try to piece together a timeline that they didn't intend on ever happening, which is what happens with Zelda. It's just like for Zelda, they never planned on having a real timeline after, like, by the time, I'd say, like, after Majora's Mask and Wind Waker happened, they just really didn't care about having a real timeline. And so, I did not know that guy could actually spawn more, little yellow tops. That's interesting. Like, by the time that they got to Wind Waker, I think that they just didn't seriously care about the timeline at that point. But fans just, fans just like doing it as, like, a mental experiment to the point where now they actually start paying attention to it, and it makes things worse more often than not, but whatever. Okay, there we go. Buoy Base done. I love the music to that stage. It's one of the best songs in the game.
Yep.
Yep, it is.
Okay, so the kitchen is, I don't know, the kitchen, I was gonna say the kitchen's my least favorite dome in the game, but actually I think I'd probably dislike the bedroom more than the kitchen.
Yeah, because this one has Beach Ball, which is one of my favorites.
I'm not a huge fan of Beach Bowl, but
it's really nice. It's like really nice, like little area to just hang out in.
I can see that, but the bedroom, it does have Gusty Garden Galaxy, but it also has Freeze Flame and the desert level, whose name I forget, and
Dusty Desert.
Dusty Desert. No, that's Sonic.
Is it? It wasn't. Isn't Desert Ruin? Isn't Desert Ruins Sonic?
Desert Ruins is also the most generic name for a desert level in video game history, so it's like 5 different franchises, probably. Probably more.
Desert Ruin.
Nope, the Splatoon manga's getting released here.
Oh, cool. It only had like 1 chapter, though.
Yeah.
Dusty Dune.
Dusty Dune. Okay, thank you. Yeah, but the
Dusty Dune's annoying, but Freeze Flame is good.
No, Freeze Flame is parts of Freeze Flame. Like one of the stages in Freeze Flame is really
the
good.
ice area is nice.
The I actually like the exploring, like the big ice area. I hate that place, especially because of the purple coins.
Oh
There.
yeah, the purple coin one's annoying, but when you're just playing it doing the regular missions, it's fun.
It's not my favorite. Where's the kid with the? Where's the kid with the gold? Oh, right, I forgot. You have to actually talk to the guy in order for the shells to
For it to
spawn.
spawn.
Yeah, okay. There
This
we
isn't
go.
like Mario 64.
The
You can
font-
just get any mission you want.
Well, no, it's not even that you can get any mission you want. It's that in order for the game to spawn the shell you're looking for, you have to talk to the guy and say that you want to do the swim test. Okay. Give me that. Give me that. I just stole this kid's final school project. Mario is the bully. Confirmed.
Well, no, he is a bully. Confirmed in Mario Land 2.
I thought that was never. That was just.
No, that was part of the manual. So
Yeah, but like the manual's canon. Okay, so where the heck is the? I think you have to do stage 3 in order to get the secret. Star.
secret passage.
Okay. Yeah, so I have the normal shell, so I'll just give it to you. Oh, you having lack of faith in me? It's not like I cheated and stole my homework from some other kid or anything.
Oh boy, the Junji Ito manga collection is going to get an anime. Just what everyone wanted.
The what?
Junji Ito is the horror manga guy. He's like really disturbing at everything he does.
Okay, is that good or bad news?
Both.
Oh, awesome. Okay.
I love how he's just like, wait, are you even one of my students?
Yeah, here's a gold star anyway.
You know, I'm trying to save the universe, pal. Like, you could help me out a little bit? No? Okay.
Yep.
Alright, I think you can get the secret stage in this one. I'm like 90% sure. For some reason, I want to do the secret stage before the, I want to do the secret stage before the... Oh, wait, no, the secret stage is, for some reason, I thought that the Thwomp part was the normal stage, and that this isn't the, and not the... The Thwomp part, I thought, was the secrets part of the stage, and that you did something else for the normal stage.
Isn't the ice area is the isn't it like the ice area?
Oh yeah, you do the Ice Mario and you jump up the waterfall, if I remember correctly, right? Yeah, okay.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, so we had to like get a shell up to the... You have to get a shell into a treasure chest, if I remember correctly. So let's go and do that. Ah, pff, damn it. You see, I like the spinning mechanic for underwater because you can go really fast, but you sacrifice control in order to do that, and it adds a little bit of risk reward to the traditional, like to a lot of the different swimming challenges in this game.
Mm-hmm.
How do I?
Oh, there's some new donations, but I'm not sure which one. What was the last one you read, Ryan?
York the Third.
Oh, okay, then you did it already.
I have to say, I've caught up.
There's no donations like
Nope,
under
no new ones
hidden-
right now.
No,
none hidden under anybody else's. Okay.
Nope.
You see, there should be because I was nagging my family while I was getting some dinner to donate, and they're slacking. So yeah, okay. Get out of the water, Mario. Jeez.
101% raised.
Oh, that is so cool. It is so cool that we've raised that much money. I believe. Are we officially upping the donation goal?
It'll be going up tomorrow. It'll be going up to 20K.
Yeah, that's really, really cool. I am absolutely positive that we can make it that far. Okay, here we are. All right. And I really like. I know that I'm gonna sound like I'm just typing it up, but I think you guys will really, really like. Oh, cataquacks! Oh God! Oh.
Don't you love these guys with their watermelons?
I'm sorry, I'm gagging at the moment. But I don't want to just sound like I'm hyping things up for no reason, but the donation incentives for the for 17K and 20K are really, really cool, and I think you guys will like them a lot. Dude,
So
chase me!
So we hope you enjoy our playthroughs of Sonic 3D Blast.
Yeah, it's the best Sonic game that everybody cares about so much. There we go. Ice Mario. I like the this is the first game with Ice Mario in it, right?
Yes.
Yeah. He's just. I love this design for Ice Mario as opposed to the one in
Just blue.
where it's just a blue hat and stuff. There we go. Oh wait, do I need another? Oh wait, I think you can use the same flower, but you can also kill this piranha plant to get another one. Wow, I don't think I've ever needed to kill that guy ever.
You screwed up so much, Ted.
I screwed up so much, I'm discovering new things about video games.
Yep.
There we go.
Your winner.
You know what, I was gonna be fancy and try to jump on the Goomba in order to get the, I was gonna try to jump on the Goomba to get that, but I don't really need to, so... you had to drown there, didn't you? Okay, hold on, I'm gonna run out of Ice Flower at this... Oh wait, no, the game doesn't let you get another one. Okay, come this way.
Okay. Come here, you stupid quacker.
Ow. Hello? I'm stuck. Camera? Camera? Wow, the camera in the section's terrible.
I am stuck.
The camera in the section's really, really bad.
I love skating on the ice.
The ice skating's fun, but the camera here is atrocious. Which is weird, because the camera in Galaxy is pretty good most of the time.
Oh god, the Cataquack died.
Yeah, don't worry, it comes back.
Oh no.
Stop.
It's not a living thing.
Stop. No, the Cataquacks are living. There we go, finally. Okay. That was more annoying than it should have been. You got a star. Woohoo. It's a me. Let's go.
Dun, 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 dun.
I didn't even listen to when Charles Martinet was in Assassin's Creed 2.
Yeah, it's weird, because Charles Martinet has done voices on a lot of games. He's just known as the voice for Mario.
Yeah.
And he was in Ratchet and Clank, Cracking Time.
What was he
Well, no,
in
I
Ratchet and Clank?
was more making fun of your more droll expression of "It's a me, Mario" and all that, because once he got into Assassin's Creed 2, which takes place in Italy, his character was changed to be named Mario. So when Ezio meets him, apparently he's playing like his uncle or something. He doesn't recognize him because he's been away for so long. He's like, "What are you talking about, nephew? It's a me, Mario."
That's fantastic. Oh, man.
And he sounds completely different in Ratchet and Clank.
I know that he's like one of the
It's almost like
dragons.
it's almost like he's an actor or something.
I
Yeah.
know, but it's just like you're so used to hearing someone with one different voice, like one voice, and like some similar that when there's like a completely different voice, you're like, what?
It's almost like you have actors need range or something to be good at their jobs. Ooh, spooky.
I mean, not really. There's a lot of actors that get away with just having one voice.
Yeah, but that I wouldn't say that that's getting away with it is not the same as being good at your job. Though, is the thing.
Yeah, like Steve Bloom is known for his one kind of voice, but he can't do other stuff. And the few times, studios actually let him.
Yeah, because his Green Goblin is very good.
His Green Goblin's good. He's also, Leron, a faux gay stereotype in Gurren Lagann, and he does it very fucking well.
That's the guy with the purple hair, right?
The short, purple bluish hair who, like, hits on everyone.
Yeah. Yeah.
I most know him from Amon, from Korra.
Yeah, but he's doing a Steve Bloom voice
Yeah,
there.
that's what I mean.
Like the Wolverine kind of thing?
The Wolverine, Spike Spiegel sort of thing, yeah.
Wow, I suck.
Oh yeah, he is Wolverine. He is Wolverine, isn't he?
Yeah, that's
He
like...
was for a while, yeah.
I don't...
Wolverine verse it's in Wolverine Versus, right?
He was Wolverine all the way back to the X-Men cartoon.
The Spectacular Spider-Man Green Goblin. That's who he was.
Yeah, the Spectacular Spider-Man is such a good show.
That was so good. this, how crazy that voice is. It's great.
Did he also do Norman Osborn or just Green Goblin?
No, just Green Goblin.
Yeah.
Oh,
Because
okay.
so it didn't spoil who was the Green Goblin.
Oh, like everybody doesn't know who the Green Goblin is.
Well, to be fair, like that show, it made you think that.
Oh yeah, the show was trying to make it a twist.
But except anyone who's read comic,
Well,
Yeah.
well,
the Maguire movies already knows. So
but Harry's been the Goblin before, so it wasn't really a surprise. It's like, oh, Harry's the Green Goblin. You find out from basically
Norman was always the Goblin first.
Yeah. Yeah, but still,
It'd be like trying to jump straight to Tim Drake as Robin and not go through Dick Grayson or something.
Well, I mean, the animated series skipped Jason Todd.
That was its own issue, but you know what I mean.
And Spectacular Spider-Man was probably going to go, if it kept continue on, it probably wasn't going to do Death of Gwen Stacy, so...
no, I think they were setting up for it, I think. They probably would have, I think, eventually.
My theory was that the supposed season 3 was supposed to end with Harry as the Goblin killing Gwen Stacy. That's my theory, but they...
Oh no, not Gwen Stacy.
No, the Gwen Stacy in Spectacular is actually very, very good. I like...
Great.
Yeah.
But from what all the interviews I read, they're all like, "Oh, we're not going to kill off Gwen Stacy. We're not going to kill her off."
They probably would have. Like, everybody expects that to happen with that character. So, I mean, unless if you're Spider-Man 3, in which case you just have her there just so that you can say, "Oh, look, we put in a character whose name is Gwen Stacy. Aren't we like interesting?"
Now back to Tobey Maguire awkwardly dancing with an emo cut.
You see, I like Spider-Man 3 more than most people do, and even I think that like, there's no reason for Gwen Stacy to even be in that movie. She does nothing other than to, like, add awkward love triangle bullshit that we don't even really need.
Do they realize they're on mic?
Probably not.
No, someone ran in here, so...
Gosh,
Well,
Stefan.
okay, you and your crazy Canadian friends.
No, it's family, because family's loud, and they keep on showing up.
Your crazy Canadian family.
Like,
There aren't families in Canada. What are you talking about?
You're not getting this. You didn't get the star on the way in.
No, you can't get that in that. I checked for it. You can't get it on this mission.
Oh, okay.
Oh, the music for this stage is so goddamn good. Oh, God. I know I've said that for, like, every stage, but still, Mario Galaxy
soundtrack is godlike.
Yeah, this soundtrack is god tier.
It's good.
Okay,
It's good. It's good.
Oh, right, we have to hit the switch
The
in order
lights.
to get the light on. Yeah, okay. Okay, come over here, you stupid ghosts. Come on,
I ain't afraid of no ghost.
come on.
Ouija.
Ghosts, come on. I'm not even looking at you. Come on. Ghosts, please. Ghosts. Go into the light. Ghosts.
I love the boo. I love the boo power up in this game.
The boo power-up is the most underused one, because it's in, like,
It's
2
only-
stages.
And it only shows up once in Galaxy 2.
Yeah, I don't know. Like, it's such a fun power-up, though, so I don't know why they don't use it as much. It's in this stage in the... There's the one level where you can choose between the boo and the bee.
There's no reason to ever choose to be.
Yeah, the
Because
bee...
the can fly infinitely.
The boo can fly infinitely, and it's just easier, too.
and then the spring gets to multiple levels, and it's like...
Oh, yeah, like, I love this game, but even I'm not gonna defend Spring Mario. Spring Mario gets brought back on Galaxy 2 a handful of times. Because, like, they assume that everybody loved that one. Where is the last star chip? Oh, wait, no, this was a bonus room, okay. For some reason, I thought it was in here. Oh, wait, no, or is it... I don't remember. I probably should have done a practice run of this game, but I didn't, because I was like, oh, I know Mario Galaxy. I don't need a practice. What kind of bullshit is that?
It's an easy game. You don't need to practice it.
It's not a incredibly hard game, but, like, I probably should have practiced it. You know, like, just to be sure. So I don't... It's mostly so that I don't forget where that one last star chip is. Oh, there it is. No, come back. Star chip, no.
I come back.
There it is. Got it. Cool. Okay. Okay, and off we go. Pointing at stuff, pointing at stuff, pointing at stuff. Ryan, do we have any new donations?
Nope, not that I just checked, so.
Okay. Mario, please help. I'm stuck. Mario.
I am the scared.
Mario, what are you doing?
I watched an episode of Are You Afraid of the Dark and now I'm too afraid to go to sleep.
Mario, why are you just... Mario, why are you staring at me? Aren't you going to help? Mario. Mario, what are you doing? Mario.
Hey, Mario.
Hey, Mario. Hey, Mario. Are you there yet? Okay, there we go. Poof.
Mario!
Mario! Oh, God.
You know where he is.
That was one thing I, like, Luigi's Mansion Dark Moon on replays, I have not enjoyed it as much. But one thing I love...
because you can't do Mario.
No, but one thing that I love is that one thing I love about that game is that Luigi will only start saying Mario when you press the A button after you find out that Mario has actually been kidnapped. I don't remember what he says before otherwise, but he will start saying Mario once you know that Mario has been kidnapped. But I mean, at that point, he also knows that Mario is stuck in a painting again too, so I don't know why he's even calling for him. But whatever. There we go.
Mario.
Mario, thanks for coming to save me, but now you're stuck in here too. There's no way out.
It's the end of the level, Luigi. We just teleport back to where we were supposed to go.
Mario, we're trapped in a room with an iron bar cage.
I got the star. That means we're good, right?
No, Mario, we have no food.
We just go right
Mario,
back
Mario, we're going to die here alone and unloved.
It's always a good thing the princess invited us over for a picnic, gay Luigi.
Gay Luigi?
I hope she made lots of penis.
And you gotta help us.
Why me?
But you know what they say, where there's smoke, they pinch back.
It was nice of Duke Uncle to invite us over for a picnic, eh, Luigi?
Your Majesty, Cannon and his minions have seized the island of Court. No, you!
Oh, look, guys.
Gay Luigi and Gay Bowser.
Guys, look, Luigi's gonna help us. He's gonna be so helpful. Okay, so one thing that I always understood was why they have a different model for Luigi when he's an NPC as opposed to when he's a playable character. Like when he's playable,
lower model count.
I suppose that makes sense. But like Mario, he's got like the really nice like Mario lighting and texturing and stuff.
Again, lower model count because they want to save resources.
Yeah. Not that this game's ever really super technically demanding. Like, I've only ever seen it lag one time, and that was today during the trash destruction minigame. So...
Honestly, it's kind of genius, like, they made it all about... That they made, like, each of the levels planets, because they don't have to, like, render a whole giant world. They literally just have to render, like, a small area.
Yeah, it's part of what keeps this game's resources low, so that the Wii can run such smooth looking models all the time.
There's no pop-in because it doesn't need to be.
No, there's not. And also you go through the flying sequences on the launch stars. Those are basically, from what I can tell, just glorified loading screens.
Yeah, they're just glorified loading screens.
But you go so fast that you also don't notice the stuff popping in, or you usually land at a certain angle that you can't see the stuff appearing when you land and stuff like that. Like, hold on. This is not the best example because
We've gotten the chat to start to just endlessly quote YouTube poops and CDI stuff.
you see, YouTube poops are kind of a lost art in a way because, you know, like people aren't doing that anymore. People are making like image react memes and that sort of stuff. The good old days with YouTube poops, they're just.
I
they're just
declare
gone.
these fry cooked gay games open. Oh.
Fish sticks, get your fist sticks.
Fish
in.
sticks here. From the bucket of chum.
Don't you love how Mario Galaxy 2 made you do this level like 6 times?
No.
You see, that was, you know, it's stuff like this level being in Galaxy 2 again, that really makes you remember that Galaxy 2 was originally going to just be more Super Mario Galaxy. That was, I believe, the actual working title of it at one point was more Super Mario Galaxy. And I don't know how people would have reacted if they had actually released it like that. Like if they had just released.
Well, it's a stupid name, so.
It's a stupid name, but like, I wonder how people would have reacted if they had made like a Mario Galaxy expansion pack as opposed to a true sequel, you know? Because I can't think of any instance lately where Nintendo has done something like that, where they've just released a Mario, I'm stuck. Mario, help me. Okay.
I think there's enough there's enough like really good and original levels in Galaxy 2 that it warrants it being its own game.
Oh no, I definitely agree too, but what they ended up doing is that they ended up doing so many new things in Galaxy 2 that they decided to make it a full-blown sequel instead of just an expansion pack. So I'm wondering like what would have happened or how things would have changed if it was instead of being just an expansion, if it was just an expansion pack like they originally planned for it to be.
John DeKeen, just one of my favorite YouTube poops things. After you scrub all the floors in Hyrule, and after you scrub all the floors in Camelot, then after you scrub all of me, and after you take my boy to dinner.
Then after you help me pee in the morning. Then we'll talk about Mercy. Take him away.
And then you can actually use a mop in Breath of the Wild.
So
you can, in fact, scrub all the floors in Hyrule.
That's one of my favorite pictures is him standing in front of Hyrule Castle.
Yeah.
Mario, I'm stuck. Luigi, come down. It's a 10 feet. You
Fucking jump.
Luigi,
Fish go.
Luigi, look. I will show you. Luigi, see, you're standing up here. Oh no, I couldn't jump. I was gonna jump down to show Luigi that it was possible. But nope.
Yeah. $10 donation from Little Kiki. Hey Ted and Ryan, glad to see you guys again after too many games, and what better way than with one of Nintendo's all-time best. Congrats on reaching 15k goal. Before I get the anarchy levels from your Momocon videos this year were beyond my expectations. Rock on with what you guys do best.
Thank you for your donation.
Question, why can't Luigi just use the star to teleport?
Back to the Comet Observatory.
Or why can't he just take the pipe to get down? I don't know. Luigi's a dumbass, that's why.
He's scared.
I don't know about this, guys. I'm scared. Okay. So hopefully the game will...
Coward. He's been a coward since Super Mario Adventures.
Really? That long back?
Yeah, but read the original Nintendo Power, like that manga comic. That was before Luigi's Mansion. He was a coward in that.
Well, he was also kind of a wimp and a coward in the Super Mario Brothers Super Show.
I would say he was more wimp. He was more wimpy than he was like completely scared of everything, like he is in the comic and nowadays.
Yeah, I actually remember it was like on Yahoo Kids or something like that. They actually streamed episodes of the Super Mario Brothers Super Show, and one weekend I had a school project due that Monday. I was like in 4th grade, and I really didn't want to do it. So like every time I wrote like 3 sentences, I would be like, okay, I've worked really hard. I've earned myself an episode of the Super Mario
Some of
Brothers
these,
Super
some
Show.
of these, a little bit of that. Yeah, let's see what we have so far.
Time for a break. I'm
And then
doing
and
it.
then write the whole,
I'm doing it.
and then write the whole thing in 5 minutes.
My head is cramping, Mrs. Buff. Make it stop.
Extra credit. Okay. Yeah. See, we have to break. It's only stage. Ow! Stupid bat. Damn, jerk. It's only.
No, everyone's just doing Mama Luigi.
Mama Luigi to you. Mama.
That's Mama Luigi to you, Mario. And I just, for the life of me, cannot do that wheeze.
Mama Luigi.
That's a stone Luigi. You didn't make it.
Oh.
I fell for hours and hours.
Are the Super Mario Brothers Super Show voices the same as the ones in the World in 3D in Mario 3 cartoons?
I think so, but I'm not sure. It's been like over 20 years since I've seen some of those shows.
Yeah, they're the same.
Did you like watch those on TV?
Well, they were on when I was a kid, yeah.
Because, like, you know, I have a soft spot for the Super Mario Brothers Super Show, but I cannot say with any amount of conscience that that is a good TV show. It is just...
Because it isn't.
No, it's bad. It's pretty darn bad.
I mean, how many truly good video game TV shows are there?
I can't think of a single one, honestly.
Sad AM.
Sad AM, yeah.
Yeah, Sad AM, like, it's not a bad show, but I don't think it's, like, a great TV show either. Like,
I would
it's...
say Sad AM is genuinely good and, like, well made. Like,
Yeah.
AOSTH is kind of like I don't know if that's technically good or not, but, like, the AOSTH is a fun show.
I heard the Mortal Kombat cartoon was actually pretty good.
No, I've seen clips of it, and it's pretty bad.
I've never seen it, so.
Well, you're trying to make a Mortal Kombat a Saturday morning cartoon for kids. Like, it's almost exactly what you
you
expect.
can do it, so.
Oh yeah, Sonic Boom, that's the obvious answer.
Yeah.
How about Kirby?
Oh, yeah, Kirby's a good show.
Koibi.
Kirby's also not even close to the video games, though, is the thing. Like,
I mean, Pokemon is technically a TV show based off of video games, so.
But I also wouldn't say that's very good either.
It's good at points.
Yeah, but overall, I don't... I know a lot of people say that they really, really like the X and Y season. Which, I mean, you know...
Ash still doesn't win.
Yeah, but I mean, a lot of the stuff I've seen from that just seems really stupid. Like, I don't get the Ash Greninja thing and why that's a thing, because I honestly think that the design for Ash Greninja is really, really bad, and why they have to give this Pokemon like a Mega Evolution or something that it doesn't have, or... And if so if these Pokemon have this close bond and allows them to get to a form that's not previously...
So why does Pikachu not have one?
Yeah, exactly.
Because Pikachu was from an old gen that didn't exist.
But you know that they'd want to make a new Pikachu form so that they can sell more merchandise, though.
But no, there's a new Pikachu every generation.
Yeah, exactly.
Raichu, Alolan Raichu.
Yeah, but that's a Gen 7 thing. Like, they'd want to have even more Pikachu.
And Gen 7 even has its own Pikachu to get Amaro.
Yeah, so...
Which at least changes its typing a bit, so it's at least somewhat unique.
Yeah, as opposed to, like, I think it's like Gen 4 Pursuit is just literally Pikachu but a squirrel. That doesn't even evolve.
And plus one Minum are literally just Pikachu, but designed for double paddles.
They're the Pichu with pluses and minuses.
Yeah. I do have I have a soft spot for Plusle and Minun because I did use a Plusle in my first run of Sapphire. And I do have a shiny Plusle, actually, which is probably my lamest shiny because it's literally just a darker shade of red. That's it.
Mogul is just a flying Pikachu. It's not that great.
Yeah.
Mimikyu is the best of all of them.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, Mimikyu. So Gen 7 has, like, 3 Pikachus, then...
Yeah, you have a Alolan Raichu, you have to get a Mario and Mimikyu.
Yeah, but...
Which I hear Mimikyu is nightmare fuel in the anime, so...
Oh yeah,
It
Jesse
is,
catches
yeah.
a Mimikyu. And like, what's it called? Meowth keeps on seeing its, like, true
Under
form, and
Yeah.
like, keeps on nearly dying, too.
I love how in everything, like they say like Mimikyu's like shy and like just wants to be friends, but then the anime is just like, oh no, Mimikyu's evil.
It's just straight up on a murderous rampage to get rid of Pikachu.
Yeah, but which is weird because usually the anime is the lighter version of Pokemon. You know? Like, it's usually the manga that gets darker. So...
And
Oh,
there's
no! I had this in the bag, damn it!
Oh no! I know there's also like for like Darkrai in the game, in everything to do with Darkrai, he's considered evil except the movie where he's good.
Okay, I just barely won that in time, but alright. Okay.
You almost done Goof's head.
I did done Goof, I just managed to scrape by with a victory alongside it.
Yes, if you technically completed it, if you technically fixed it, you didn't quite done Goof.
I just normal goofed then?
Yeah.
Okay. I am alright with that. There's
The
one
Sun
other
Moon
level
and-
where you race this guy, right?
Yes.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's the one where you're the Boo and you're racing him.
Oh, yeah, you're right. Okay, so maybe there are a couple of extra levels where you use Boo Mario. It's just easily the least used out of the 3 transformations in the game. Spring Bee and Boo Mario. Okay, doop. Okay, one more stage in Ghostly Galaxy, and then we can go to the boss.
Next thing.
Yeah, we're making decent time, actually, because it's...
10, 12.
10-12? Yeah, we're making okay time.
Yep.
Although you're not even halfway there yet.
Halfway there.
Yeah, but we're about a third of the way there, I think. How many stars are we at?
Yeah, 40.
Yeah, we're at 40? Yeah, so we're about a third of the way there. And we've been going for 3 hours, so, you know, yeah, we're exactly a third of the way there. So, you know, we might actually be done before 4 in the morning. And I would be 100% okay with that. Alright.
That means it'll probably still be shorter than Spyro.
Ooh, yeah, because Spyro ended at like 3:30 and
Started at 4.
started at 4 in the afternoon. Yeah, and this is starting late too, which is
Started
weird because
late.
I wouldn't expect Galaxy to be a shorter game than Spyro. I wouldn't expect Spyro to be a longer game than Galaxy, I guess is what I was gonna say, because it's a lot.
It makes sense because Galaxy. It's like when you know what you're doing, Galaxy can be pretty short.
Yeah, it's not. I think 100%. I think people don't speedrun Galaxy a lot because due to the level structure, there's not a lot of skips in it. Like, there's individual level skips, but you can't, like, skip in order to get to the end early. You have to do 60 stars in order to get to Bowser.
It's kind of the same like with Sunshine.
You have to. Oh yeah, and
You have to
Sunshine's
do the
much more.
specific-
Yeah, Sunshine's much more rigid too, because you have to do the 7 stages in every world in order to open up Corona Beach too. I mean, Corona Mountain. Sorry.
It is annoying that you only have to do like the 7 levels in each of the 7 main ones in each levels. Like, you don't have to do any of the extra ones at all. Like, they don't add anything.
Like that always frustrated me as a kid. Like, because I liked exploring and finding the different stages and stuff. And you know, I was under the impression as a kid that, oh, I could just find whatever stars I want, and I don't have to, it doesn't matter, as long as I get enough, I'll be able to beat the game. And then I got the strategy guide, and it says you have to unlock every Shadow Mario chase in order to open the final level. And I was like, no, I don't want to do that, because, like, you don't have to do stuff like watermelons or pachinko or the River of Death if you're going for 100, if you're going for just the standard ending in Sunshine, but you do have to do plenty of rather annoying missions. You still have to do the Manta Ray. You still have to, actually, all of Hotel Delfino kind of sucks, to be honest. You have to do Chucksters. You definitely have to do Chucksters in order to beat the game. And
I'm a Chuckster.
I'm a Chuckster. Note to the viewers that our Sunshine playthrough is incomplete and unpure because Ryan gave up on Chucksters.
You do it then.
Nah, I'm good. I like playing good video games.
Then don't complain then.
No, why can I not complain?
Well, people complained about Pikmin.
Yeah, there
Yeah.
you go.
Yeah, but
I thought you played good games.
I only played that game because you said I had to do 2 first. And then I could play 3, which is a good game.
You still did it.
Yeah, so I could get to the good game
Oh,
eventually.
there you go.
Yeah.
Well, I did Sunshine so we could get to the good Mario games eventually.
Well, we did Sunshine After Galaxy, didn't we?
Uh,
Oh, yeah, that was like years ago. I don't remember.
I don't
think
I
you did
barely
that.
remember what we did in terms of.
I don't know.
There's like the pre-TED era, and then it all comes together in the middle, and then I remember like the last year
Yeah,
at a time.
yeah.
PT and AT, pre-TED and post-TED. No,
Well,
pre-TED and after TED.
well, pre-TED is only like 2 years, and then I'm there for the rest of it, whether you like me or not, bitches. Okay.
Yeah,
I
basically.
consider the official TED is yellow.
Yes.
That's when the TED era starts.
Mhm.
Yeah.
So when you get into Gen 3,
Do you really want me to do Gen 3 is the question.
yeah.
No, okay. Okay,
Why don't
well
you
then that's
just
just gonna be
do a
another
regular-
playthrough of me bitching, then, is the thing. That's why I don't really want to do it. Because it's not that that game's terrible, but it's really, really boring. So I probably will not have very many nice things to say if we ever do it. That's why I'm excited to do... Ryan recorded Pokemon Moon already. I'm excited to
and
do that.
Platinum.
Yeah, and so I'm excited to do that game. And I would also love to do Pokemon Black and White, which I believe I have to record eventually. Like, I'd be happy to do that game.
Yeah, I'm not doing all the Pokemon games after Gen 2.
Yeah, I'd love.
You don't get them that
I
easy.
can't wait for Platinum.
You know, I'd even do Coliseum before Gen 3 Standard, because Coliseum, at least, you can make fun of it a little bit easier because it's so out of the edge, with its like ridiculous Team Snag'em bullshit and all that
But
other.
hey, make my Pokemon RPG for a console for the first time ever, and probably late next year or 2019.
Yeah, that's gonna be the Switch Pokemon. That's gonna be so bizarre, like having the next gen of Pokemon games be on a console. Like, that's gonna be so weird.
Yeah, it is.
Okay, I can't die to Bouldergeist if it's not the. I can't die to Bouldergeist if it's not the Daredevil run. So that would be embarrassing. There we go.
Doesn't he sometimes shoot out coin? Doesn't he sometimes? Like,
Yeah, he
shoot out-
does, but I never got it. I never got them.
How very strange.
I mean, it is a random chance, so the numbers just weren't in my favor. But
May the
yeah,
odds be ever in your favor.
you know, actually, I don't like those movies very much.
Neither do I. They're all awful. Hi, I'm Katniss Everdeen. I'm such a clumsy, normal, everyday girl who's good at everything and gets all the guys.
She gets 2 guys.
You see,
Yeah.
that's something, like, I never really understood why people think Jennifer Lawrence is this amazing actress, because I haven't seen her do, like, a spectacular performance in anything, like, ever.
She was
So,
great in Silver Linings Playbook. That's like the best I've seen her in.
I've never seen that before, so
Makes it's not the kind of movie that you would go out of your way to see.
I've never even heard of that movie before, actually.
It's a drama.
Oh, okay, so dramatic.
I love how all the Bowser stages are literally just like all the Bowser Jr. ones actually have like a design that you go to, but all the Bowser ones are just
Bowser heads.
Yeah. I believe if you go back into the dome, then you can see the actual stage design for the Bowser Jr. stages.
Yeah,
But-
that's what I mean. Like the Bowser Jr. ones like change into like the actual design, but the Bowser ones are all like see it's just a Bowser head.
We're coming up to the Bowser Jr. boss fight, which has one of my favorite themes in the game, even though it's only used for a kind of meh boss fight. Yeah, like that's probably the best the best thing ever associated with Bowser Jr. is that one boss theme. Is this the stage where you can skip a whole bunch of it by aiming correctly with the
I believe so.
Yeah, I really don't feel like it though.
I don't know how exactly like where you would point towards to do it.
Mhm.
I just think I just know it's a thing you can do.
Speedrun strats.
Yeah, I don't. Yeah, I don't need to buy. I don't need to buy anything. I'm good.
Do you need more lives?
No, I don't need more. Dude, I've got. Ow. I'm trying to have the game show me how many lives I have.
You have like 60.
61 lives. Yeah, I believe like our guesses were like at 80 or something like that. That's not even close. We're probably gonna have over 150 lives by the end of the game.
Mhm.
Nice.
Just a heads up, I'm probably gonna head out in the next 10 to 15, do some end of day dog taking care of, and then probably call it a night.
How did I die? What hit
Whoa.
me? What? Okay.
Oh, you got hit. Well, let me see.
No, I got hit, and then I got hit, but I still had a heart point left, and then I just died.
I thought you only had. It said you only had one.
Yeah, but I don't know what
you're-
hit. Oh God. Sorry. But anyway, this is my new star bit. This is my new star bit grinding strats, guys. It's totally legit.
Definitely.
Yeah. That's fine. If you could.
That's fair.
If you could find somebody else to, if you could see if like Gareth and Steven would want to jump in, I would appreciate that.
Okay.
Though.
Well, Stefan can hold the
Yeah,
fort for
I'll
the-
stay. I'll be staying, but I'll let them know.
Yeah. Because I am like you guys probably have. I know that it's not reasonable to expect you guys to be up until 6 in the morning. But for me, I gotta stay up until 6 in the morning. It's fine. It's okay. Yeah. Okay. This boss fight theme is too good for Bowser Jr., so let's kick his ass.
You mean like the final boss theme of Galaxy 2?
Oh yeah, the final boss theme of Galaxy 2 is way too good for like it's a
Fantastic.
I personally prefer the Galaxy 1 final boss theme, but like the Galaxy 2 one is still fantastic, and that final boss is garbage. So the thing is though that the good version of it only plays for like 30 seconds because I don't really like the sped up version very much.
I just realized how many good, like, just off the top of my head, how many good final boss themes there are in Mario. There's the Mario 64 one, there's both Galaxy games, Super Paper Mario, Bowser's Inside Story. Those are all fantastic.
One that I love is the Mario, Paper Mario final boss theme. Oh
Yeah,
damn,
the
I died.
original one.
Yeah, the original final boss theme, and Paper Mario Thousand Year Door as well has a fantastic. Okay, fine, I'll buy your stupid health up.
Luma Lee, Luma Bop. Welcome to the Luma shop.
I can sell you.
Can I take your order?
What will it be? Yeah, I'll have a medium Coke with no ice.
I'll have a medium Coke and no ice. And a coupon for $1 off sandwich.
There we go. Okay. Oh, okay, that was weird. The Wigglers just got angry and then chilled out again. That was bizarre. Okay.
Okay, I'm okay. I'm good.
There we go. Okay. I don't know why you would ever buy the 1-up from the Luma though. Like ever.
Especially if you're like at 40 or something star bits.
Yeah.
It's like at that point, just get a couple more and you'll get the life anyway.
Yeah, pretty much. There we go. Okay. That death did not happen. There we go. Well, we get to hear the good version of the boss theme again, so that's something.
It's something.
Honestly, this is probably the hardest boss fight in the game now that I'm thinking about it, because there's a lot of projectiles to dodge.
Probably.
Yeah, I'm trying to think of a boss fight that's harder. Like, well, Daredevil Bouldergeist is harder, but out of like the normal bosses, I would say this is probably the hardest. Okay, delayed react. Okay, this game's been acting weird. It had a really delayed reaction to like turning. Like I hit it, and then 30 seconds later, Bowser Jr. decides that he's going to go into his angry mode. Okay, game, whatever.
Whatever.
Ow, 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 ow. Alright. Getting rid of the Magic Koopas just makes this a lot more manageable, so I'm gonna do that. Cool. Alright. Yeah, now this isn't that bad. Okay.
You did it?
No, I died. No, I didn't die. I got hit.
Yep, a $10 donation from JMM98. Hey guys, just wanted to pop in real quick and try for that gold Mario amiibo. May I just say that this raffle idea is really smart move on your guys' part? I feel like I've donated more into this event than past marathons. Anyway, have fun and good luck with 100%.
Yeah, if we're probably going to be continuing the raffle idea into future marathons because of how much people have really loved donating for that Switch and for that and for all the different handmade stuff, especially. People have really loved donating for those. So for future events, you could probably expect to see more raffles in the future.
Everyone's just going Ted, seriously.
Yeah. Okay, wait.
You kill him yet?
I'm working on it. Jesus, Ryan. If you're so good at this, why don't you do it?
You're the one streaming.
Yeah. There we go. Okay. I was literally.
That's probably the longest a boss fight has ever left.
Probably, yeah, but you know what? I did it, and that's the important thing. Oh God. There we go. And it's not even that late yet. Oh boy.
Nah, I've just been up for a while and I'm kind of tired.
Yeah. Okay. So, that's basically it for the kitchen until we get,
More comments.
until we get purple coins, yeah. I think the only comment in there I haven't done is Daredevil Bouldergeist. So we'll be doing that pretty soon, actually.
Alright, I think I'll probably call it here then.
Okay, thank you for hanging out, dude. I really appreciate it.
It's all good, Stefan. You got the donations page and all that?
Yeah, I got it up. So
Awesome.
The last one, just make sure the last one is back. Is that
Alright.
there?
It's
Yep.
JMM98.
Yep, I got it.
Okay, so evening dog taken care of and then some sleep because I've been up for quite a while.
Yeah, get some rest, dude. Do you have any games
Okay.
tomorrow?
No, thankfully.
Oh
No,
yeah, tomorrow's
Banjo.
Banjo. Yeah. Okay.
All right.
Okay. Talk to you
everyone. Yep. Laters.
Boy.
So actually, I think what we're gonna do is once we unlock the 60, once we get to 60 stars, I'm going to go straight to Bowser, just so that I can start taking care of purple coins as we go instead of having to do them all at once. I think that would be the way to best handle it. So, and I think after I get 60 stars, I will also take another quick break just to like refill on water and stuff. That one will not be as long as, because I won't be like eating anything. I'll just be like getting water, and that's it. Okay, here we go. This is the most infamous. This is the most infamous, one of the most infamous missions in the game. It's Daredevil Bouldergeist. Oh boy. Stefan, did you ask Gareth if he wanted to join in the room?
Yeah, they said, and they said, and they said they can when they're able to.
Okay. All right.
And
Well,
Artie's asking he can join in now.
maybe in a bit.
All right.
So one thing I get an unusual amount of amusement from is that when you jump into this room, You even if you were to jump on the entire like straight in the middle, you're always teleported out. I don't know why I find that so amusing. I just do. Okay. There we go. Boop. Boop. Okay. Ow. Okay. Stefan, did you play this game like right when it came out?
Yep, yeah, I did. I got it. Well, I got my Wii. I got my Wii early 2007. So yeah, and I got Galaxy that Christmas. So
Like Christmas 2007. Yeah, that's right when it came out,
Christmas
basically.
07. Yep.
What I remember about getting this game the most is that when the game was being like revealed and all that stuff, like it was something that I wanted to play, but it wasn't a game I was super hyped about. Like it was just like, oh, Mario Galaxy, yeah, I want to play that, but it wasn't a game I was paying a particular amount of attention to, I guess is the best way to put it. But and the other game that I got that Christmas was Guitar Hero 3 on Wii.
Oh yes, yeah,
Yeah.
I got that same Christmas.
So the thing is that my family all wanted to play Guitar Hero, and I did too, because like around that time I had been playing Guitar Hero at my cousin's place a lot, and we really loved playing that. So we wanted to play the new version on like at our house, and so for like the first for the entire day, Christmas Day, we did nothing but play Guitar Hero 3, and not to damn it, I died. Not to say anything bad about that game. I think that's my favorite Guitar Hero game, but
Same here.
when we probably like late that night, I'm trying to think, like it probably was like 7 or 8 that night, like when everybody had left and it was just me. I put in Mario Galaxy, and I remember getting through the first couple of areas, and then I get to Good Egg Galaxy, and all the different gravity stuff actually starts happening, and I remember like specifically having this big stupid grin on my face the entire time that I'm playing, and very few video games have made me that happy while playing them. So I remember like, for the remaining couple of days after Christmas, because I was off of school at that point and all my family was there, like everybody would really want to play Guitar Hero, and I still had fun playing Guitar Hero, but I was always thinking in the back of my mind that I really wanted everybody to stop so that I could go back to playing Mario Galaxy. Yeah, so I this is probably one of my favorite games of all time. I love it to pieces. Okay. You see, I don't know what it is about Bouldergeist that makes him so much harder than all the other Daredevil bosses, because none of the other ones really ever give me any issues. But Bouldergeist always takes a couple of tries. Damn it! I guess it might be stuff like that where you can get the boos to destroy each other, and then you can't really do much for the next couple of phases. Whoop. Come on, you big
drip. Where you going?
No, not that. We're playing a good game here, Stefan. No, I'm kidding. Adventure 1's not a bad game. It's a perfectly fine game. I'm being mean, though. Bam. Wait. Okay. He can, I believe, respawn his hands eventually, though. So destroying them, it does make it easier to hit his body, but you only have so much time. I'm like 90% sure he can respawn his hands eventually. Not positive, though. Wait. There, okay, now I have to hit him. Yeah, he just did, okay. I guess it's also the longest boss fight in the game, too. Like this fight, especially when you're trying to play safe in Daredevil, and the Daredevil run is, I'd say it's long. It takes more time than any of the Bowser fights certainly do. But thankfully, we're only one hit away from...
the Daredevil ones can be annoying.
Yeah. Whoop. Yeah, like, the Jessica Jones Comet missions are just better anyway.
Wait, did you just say Jessica Jones?
Yeah, the Jessica Jones. Yeah, you know, we're doing the Daredevil mission right now, but the Jessica Jones mission is just better.
Oh, I get it.
It took you that long to get it?
I was like, why? I forgot these are called Daredevil. Now those Iron Fist ones, those aren't good.
I haven't even watched Iron Fist.
I haven't seen all of it, but I hear nothing but bad things, and from what I've seen, it's not that good.
How much did you watch?
A couple episodes.
Ugh. Okay, and was it as bad as I've heard from the stuff you've watched?
I didn't think it was as like terribly terrible as everyone says, but it's the worst. It's the worst thing from the MCU. I'll just say that. I think it is considered like even worse than any other TV show, any other movies.
Yeah,
it's the worst thing they've done.
That's a shame. Because I actually like the character for Iron Fist as a character in the comics. I actually like him a lot. But
yeah, in the comics, he's kind of at least like from what I've read, like the Power Rangers Iron Fist stuff. He's like kind of like the goofy guy.
Yeah, he
so,
doesn't
like,
take things too serious. Yeah,
but this one is like all serious. He's like it's Bruce Wayne again.
Oh boy, because
it's Bruce Wayne. It's Green Arrow.
Oh boy, that's not, the rich guy with daddy issues who needs to beat up bad guys in order to prove how big his dick is. That's never been done before.
He needs to cultural appropriation to be better than all the rest of the people.
Yep.
It's all the same.
Yeah. So wait, I don't understand that, because I believe he's also, Iron Fist is supposed to be rich in the comics too. So why is he like working for pennies with Luke Cage in like?
Because they're friends.
Well, I think Luke would appreciate Danny paying his bills more than helping him beat up random.
Well, it's kind of like I mean, like most people with rich friends, like the rich people don't always pay everything for them.
No, I know. I'm just saying, like, instead of almost dying every week, you could, like, I don't know, maybe hook them up with a stable job at your company or something.
I don't know. You think Tony Stark would do that to Spider-Man? Well, actually, he did, and then they left because Tony Stark was being bad.
No, well, the thing is that Tony's an asshole. Like, he's supposed to be a gigantic douchebag. That's like his character. And it's also part of why I don't really like Iron Man all that much. Like, I know that people like the whole snarky hero kind of thing, but, like, there's a difference between being snarky and then just legitimately being a douchebag. And Tony Stark is just legitimately a douchebag. There we go. Honeyclimb Galaxy.
Iron Man. Oh yeah, go.
No, you go.
I was gonna say the most recent Bendis run of Iron Man that's going on right now. He's not that bad with it. Like he's sobered up a lot. Although he's in a coma right now because Bendis project to give attention to.
What? Like.
Because he made Riri Williams, so now it's like, oh, now she's in charge of the Iron Man book because.
Oh right, that's the Black Girl Iron Man, right?
Yeah.
So, like, are there two Iron Man books then? One for her and one for Tony?
Well, Tony's in a coma right now, so.
Oh, okay. Why is Tony in a coma?
Because Civil War II happened.
Oh, right, yeah. Was that? Was that?
Yeah, Civil War II is bad.
Oh, okay. Is everybody as out of character as the original Civil War?
Well, only Tony and Carol.
Okay.
That's like really the only, like, unlike the first Civil War where it's like everyone is like terrible. This one it's only two. Like it's still bad, but it's only two characters.
Okay. So would you say it's less terrible than the original then?
It is less terrible.
Okay. Not that that's saying much, but. It's something.
The art's actually the art is actually like really good.
Okay, that's good at least. That's something.
Which is not what you could say about the original.
What was the whole thing? Like, it was like a time, like somebody could. It was a Minority Report, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
There was an Inhuman who could like see visions of the future. Carol was like, "Oh, I can use these to like arrest people before they do the bad stuff." And Tony's like, "These visions aren't completely accurate. You shouldn't do that." And they fought over it.
Okay. Like,
And then
actually, it's... Yeah, no, that sounds pretty stupid. Actually.
And the whole thing, and it results. I think the thing that makes them like hate each other is that one of the visions is that, oh, Thanos is gonna come and take over, so they go to stop him, but it ends up with being War Machine getting killed. So I'm not happy. And then there's another vision that says Hulk is gonna go crazy and kill everyone. So Hawkeye ends up killing him before he does that. So that makes everyone else even more pissed.
Wow, that does sound like it's terrible.
It's not a good story. And then the whole thing ends with Carol and Iron Man beating up each other, and Carol puts Iron Man into a coma.
Wow. You see, that sucks because I've read a couple of the Captain Marvel art trades that came out a couple of years ago, and those were actually really good. And
Civil War 2 makes you hate Captain Marvel. That's the worst thing about that whole book, is that it makes you hate Captain Marvel, which sucks.
Yeah. Does she still have a book right now?
Yeah.
I hope that they do something to fix her.
I think they did, because in the most recent, in Secret Empire, there was this whole thing where she was having a monologue to herself, like talking to herself, where she's basically like, "Yeah, I fucked up. Yeah, it's basically my fault." So it's like, hey, she learned.
Congratulations! It still resulted in lots of people dying, and Tony being in a coma. Good job, Carol. Congratulations.
And she's partially responsible for Hydra Cap taking over. So.
Oh, that was due to Civil War 2.
Well, Secret Empire had, like, it was revealed in the Captain America book that Evil Steve was basically manipulating everyone the whole time.
Oh, so they're trying to write their way out of a story that nobody liked. Okay.
Well, no, this was happening during the event. This wasn't like something they written on.
Oh, okay. But you said that you've actually liked what they've done with Secret Empire and Evil Cap and all that, right?
Yeah, I really like it.
Okay.
Like, people are mad because it's like they're looking at it from the most what would you call it? From the most bare bones thing, like, oh, he's a Nazi, and that's all it is. But it's like, it's actually a really interesting, like, villain story, essentially. Like,
what story?
Like, the Secret Empire and, like, Hydra Cap in general.
Yeah, but what kind of story? I couldn't really hear you.
It's like a villain. It's basically like a villain story where you see him manipulating the heroes and the villains at once.
Oh, okay.
So it's like what if Captain America had like the mind of a supervillain, and like so he's manipulating all the heroes to do what he wants, but he's also manipulating the villains to do what he wants. So it's like he's manipulating everyone across the whole board.
And they've already established that he's brainwashed, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so so like that's the thing that doesn't bother me. It's just like I knew that he was brainwashed or like Skrull or something the entire time. So it's not like they're not actually going to make Cap part of Hydra. Is the thing. Like, you have to remember that it's comic books. So like,
yeah, they establish, in literally like in the first issue, they established that, well, that's the second issue, but they established that, oh, the mystical cosmic cube girl transformed him into Hydra because Red Skull told her that he was the coolest.
Oh, so she's not actually evil. She was. No. It's like she's like Knuckles.
Yes, she's stupid. She's like a 6-year-old girl, but has the power of the cosmic cube.
Okay. You know what? That's actually something. Like, if I can talk about the MCU for a little bit, that's something that's a little bit disappointing in hindsight. Is that they just made the cosmic cube a battery?
Well, the cosmic cube is the Space Stone.
Yeah, but like, has the cosmic cube always been the Space Stone?
No.
Yeah, but it's just like the cosmic cube in the comics can do basically anything. Like, you can, it's a wishing rock. You can wish for whatever you want with it, and they just kind of like, the only thing that Loki used it for was a battery. And then in I forget what movie established. Avengers 2 established that it was a time stone, right?
Well,
Infinity Stone.
yeah. Well, technically, it was Thor 2 was the first time they mentioned Infinity Stones, but yeah, Avengers 2 was technically the first time where they right out said that it was an Infinity Stone.
You see, like, Thanos is really bad at his job because not only did he not get an Infinity Stone from the cube, he lost one when he gave the stone to Loki. Like, I don't know why you would ever trust Loki with that shit, because Loki's a pretty big screw up. But whatever.
Which is why they won't admit it. I'm pretty sure that was accidental. I'm pretty sure they decided afterwards, you know what, that scepter should be the Mind Stone.
They probably couldn't think of a place for the other one to be. They probably had a plan for, like, okay, we're gonna have all these spin-offs have the different stones, but we don't know which one's where yet, so they probably, like, one place for where they wanted one of the stones probably just didn't work out for reasons. And then they decided, okay, we're just gonna... The scepter was a stone the entire time. Oh, damn it! Oh, I almost got the rabbit with the snipe, and I fell off the stupid bridge.
Funny.
I hate these rabbits. I've hated them. I hated them in Mario 64. I hate them here.
It was clever. It was clever that they made the Eye of Agamotto the time gem.
That's the time gem? Oh yeah, you're right. They're like, oh, what's an Infinity Stone? Oh, you don't have to know about that. We're gonna keep that a secret.
It's like it's good. I think it was like it's good you put that back there. You don't want him walking around with people knowing you have an Infinity Stone on your neck. He's like, what? It's like, nah, it's okay. You'll find out later.
I did like Doctor Strange. That was a good movie.
It was fun.
Yeah. Like, I expected to like it less because I'm not a fan of Benedict Cumberbatch as an actor. Something about him rubs me the wrong way. And there are some things about the character that I'm not a huge fan of, like, Strange does kind of feel like just another Iron Man done again in a lot of ways. But in general, I think it's a good movie. And I also think that the villain in it was lame, but I think they set up oh god, what's his name?
Dormammu?
No, not Dormammu. Dormammu's just a big evil head. Oh god, his name, the sidekick guy, not the sidekick.
Baron Mordo.
Mordo, yeah, there he is. Like,
they set him up as a villain. Yeah,
as a good villain, but they made him like really relatable and well done in that movie. Like, he was a great character in that movie, and so he's gonna be a great villain in the sequel whenever that happens. So, but like the guy, because a lot of the stuff I've seen for Doctor Strange Mordo is not very interesting. So like I read the Doctor Strange Season 1 book, which is basically just supposed to be a retelling of his origin story. And Mordo's in that, and he's not super interesting. But he was really good in Doctor Strange. So I'm glad that they did more with him.
There's a reason why, like, all the best Marvel villains are the ones that actually have focus to them. So either the movie goes out of its way to put focus to them, or they have multiple movies.
Yeah, like,
so you have Loki, probably Mordo, or you get someone like Vulture and Spider-Man, which they go out of their way to make him like they show him, like they show why he's such a good villain.
Yeah, there's a lot of, like, I mean, granted, like, a lot of, people are like, oh, Marvel movies have such awful villains all the time, and but a lot of the time the focus just isn't on the villain, the focus is on the hero, and I think that's fine. The villain doesn't need to be the best part of the movie, regardless of what Batman might think. But at the same time, like, would rather have more well thought out and interesting villains in general, and I'm glad that they seem to be doing a better job with that in general, because Vulture was fantastic in Homecoming. And
the villains in Guardians 2.
Oh, yeah, Ego was so good, yeah.
And it looks like Thor is gonna be good as well.
Oh, yeah, because Thor's gonna have Jeff Goldblum, Hela and Jeff
the
Goldblum.
Grandmaster.
And, yeah.
And supposedly Hela is gonna be the version of Death.
That,
Like, so instead of, like, them personifying Death, like in the Infinity Gauntlet story, they're just gonna have Hela be like the death that Thanos pines over.
Okay, that's fine. I don't have a problem with that.
I mean, she is the god of the underworld, so
Yeah,
that's the same thing.
Yeah, it works. Ow. Okay. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, that sounds good. I like running into moles. That's fun.
It upsets me when I see people like looking at Marvel now. They're like, oh, everything they do is all like terrible, seeking an agenda, and like, oh, nothing they do is good.
People say that because they.
Yeah, that's all everyone says about Marvel now is just, oh, everything they do is bad. They're just looking for agenda.
Like looking.
And I'm like, they're just like at like the SJW bullshit.
Oh, that yeah.
No.
That
like that's their only criticism for all Marvel stuff. And with that, Marvel is all I read now. I read a bunch of DC stuff. It's mostly Marvel. And it's like I can count off 12 like really, really good books that are going on right now. Like right off the top of my head that are like we're all worth reading. So it's like people saying there's nothing good. It's like no.
Oh god, is the Hellcat book still going?
It finished sadly a couple months ago.
Okay.
Hellcat's so good.
Yeah, because I got an issue of that for Free Comic Book Day, and it was phenomenal. Like it was really, really funny. And well, if it's
funny, it's funny and cute.
Yeah, if it's finished, at the very least, that means that I can get trade for it. So that's not all bad.
Yeah, it's in 3 issues. It's the 3 trades.
3 trades? Oh, that's actually pretty. Like I could actually buy the whole series and read it and enjoy it then. Like I wouldn't have to feel like, oh, I have to catch up on 12 different trades for this either, which would be great.
Which that also helps with most books nowadays. Like unless it's something like Spider-Man or X-Men, most of like the stories are like pretty short. Yeah.
Is Ms. Marvel still on the same like? Okay, Gravity, you can do that. Is Ms. Marvel still on like the same number of volumes, or did they reset that to number 1 for no reason?
They reset the comic to number 1. They reset like the issues to number 1, but they kept the same like trades.
So that's not confusing, but okay.
Like, if you go out of your way to look at like all the different, kinds of like how they handle their trading and their releasing of the issues, it's so confusing.
I don't get why everything needs a new volume 1 or issue 1 every. Well, no, I know why they do that because it increases sales because people will buy issue 1 more often. But
I mean, like the reason like Ms. Marvel didn't change trades because Ms. Marvel sells the best in trade, so they don't want to confuse people. They didn't want to confuse people more.
So so there's an issue 1, but it's still like trade 6 or.
There's 2 issue like the second issue 1 is in both volume 1 and volume 5.
Okay.
The second issue 1 is the volume 5 one. So like it's a continue of the story. It's just they call it a new volume.
Okay.
And then sometimes you'll have like a book like Amazing Spider-Man went for like the current run of Amazing Spider-Man went for like 5 volumes, and then when they rebooted back to number 1 again, the trades became called Amazing Spider-Man Worldwide because they had like a new type of story, so they just changed the title of the trade. So this is from this series.
That's better than just like I know that for Captain Marvel we were talking about her, but there's a Captain Marvel. There's like 3 Captain Marvel volume 1s.
Volume 1s, yeah. That's bad. That's like the worst of it. Where that was before they realized, we should change this. Yeah.
I'm assuming that that at least they're decent about getting their trades out on time, though. Like they don't.
They get their trades out. Like depending on the series, like if it's like one of like the bigger series, they get it out like once the final issue is out. The trade comes out the month after. Like it's the trades come out either between a month to 3 months.
Okay, that's pretty timely.
After the final issue comes out, so it's all good.
Okay, yeah. You know what I never did do is I never got all the trades for Matt Fraction's run on Hawkeye. I only have the first 3. I'm looking at my wall right now, and yeah, there's like 5 trades for that, right?
4.
4? Oh, so I'm only 1 away. I should get the last one because that is one of the best comics I've ever read in my life.
At TMG, I found one of the booths. They had the first volume of the hardcover of his Hawkeye, which includes the first 2 volumes. Then like that Matt Fraction's Hawkeye is one of the best comic series ever.
Oh,
and just like it in hardcover form, it's perfect. And
yeah.
I read volume 3 and 4. I thought they had it at the library, so that's how I read it.
Yeah, they did something interesting with the trading for those, where they split. It's a Kate and a Clint story. So volume 3 is just all Kate, sorry, and volume 4 is all Clint. I know, but the issues were like they're like split up in half or something like that.
Yeah, so. It's work because it's like issue 13 is a Clint issue, 14 is Kate, and they go back and forth up to the end of the series.
Does Hawkeye have a book now?
Well, Hawkeye did have a book called Occupy Avengers, but it just finished, and Kate Bishop has her own Hawkeye book.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, the Kate Bishop Hawkeye book is fantastic.
Okay, who's writing that?
Kelly Thompson. She's most famous for writing Gem in the Hall, the current Gem in the Holograms comic.
Okay. Is Matt Fraction writing anything anymore?
He's writing Sex Criminals with Chip Zdarsky.
Oh, I read an issue of that, and that was great. Okay, because I don't know really what happened to him. Like he had a Twitter, and I followed it, and he hasn't posted in like years, so I didn't know what happened to him basically. So if he's still working, then that's good.
I just know him, like all like the really big Marvel guys, like him, Jonathan Hickman. They left Marvel a while ago.
That's a shame.
Like Hickman left right after Secret Wars finished.
Is Mark Waid still writing at Marvel?
Yeah, Mark Waid. He's writing Avengers. He's writing Avengers and Champions.
Oh, cool. Okay. Because I loved his Daredevil run.
He's writing the new Captain America, but like the rebirth of Captain America book.
Is that like he's writing
the post Secret Empire when Cap is good again.
Oh, I might need to read that because like I might need.
Same artist. I think it's the same artist as the Daredevil guy too. It's the
same
team.
Then I definitely need to read that because I love his Daredevil run, and like there's actually one of my favorite scenes in the Daredevil trade is Captain America. It's like right after I think it's right after something where some Daredevil story. So Captain America wants to lock Daredevil in jail. So what happens is that Daredevil and Captain America fight for an issue, but what happens is their weapons get swapped. So Daredevil's fighting Cap with the shield, and Cap is fighting Daredevil with the sticks, and it's a really, really cool fight scene. So I need to read that book then once it gets into trade because I love Mark Waid, so I will happily read anything he writes.
I believe it's coming out the first issue is coming out in November.
Yeah, so I'll probably have to wait about a year before trades start happening, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Okay. Gusty, to talk about Mario for a moment, Gusty Garden Galaxy is everybody's favorite track in the game, and like it's good, but I don't know why it's everybody's favorite song in the game, I guess.
It's one of the best.
It is a good song, but like I don't like this song. The Gusty Garden was remixed in like every track in Galaxy 2. And I never really got it was never the most memorable song in the game to me. I always preferred Good Egg and Buoy Bass when it came to the kind of like big and grandiose themes. Again, not that I dislike this song, but I've always felt that there are better ones. The level itself is a lot of fun, though, I will say. It's the best stage in this dome by far.
I would say probably maybe the final boss might be my favorite track.
The final boss theme or the final level theme?
Final boss theme.
Oh, I love the final boss theme in this game, like Well, it's a little bit hard for me to think of it because I'm listening to the invincibility theme at the moment, but I love the both the Bowser theme and the. Oh wait, no, I broke the chain chomp. I don't want to do that because I need to actually beat the level this time.
You did it again.
Yeah, that chain chomp deserved to die.
I think probably in both Galaxy games, I think my favorite track, which is like my favorite track, which is also kind of like I don't see people talking about it as much as like as part of their favorites, is Melty Monster.
Oh, you see, I don't like
so much.
I don't like Melty Monster anywhere close to as much as Melty Molten Galaxy. Like,
I love the.
I just
just all the instruments coming together, and then like goes into full on orchestra at the end. It's just like, oh, it's so good.
Yeah, Hell Prominence is one of my favorite Mario songs ever. So I don't know, like I heard Melty Monster, and it was just like, I don't know, this isn't clicking with me as much. Although that was just like Galaxy 2 in general, it didn't click with me as much as Galaxy 1. Like, I didn't really like how every stage only had 2 stars in it, for the most part.
Yeah, 2 or 3 stars.
It kind of just felt to me like I would rather have either each stage be its own thing, or each stage have multiple stars in it. Not like each stage only having like 2 stars. You know, it felt kind of weird. It wasn't enough time for each level to be fully fleshed out and given like its own identity, but it also wasn't enough for each level to be like a one and done experience either. So it was strange for me. So, like, again, I understand why some people would like Galaxy 2 more than Galaxy 1. I think it just depends on what you like in your Mario and your platformers. I know that if you like, especially if you like the point-to-point jumping a lot more, then I can understand why you'd like Galaxy 2 more than Galaxy 1, but to me, what I like about Galaxy 1 is that it's very much trying to play with the new ideas, whereas Galaxy 2 is trying to just make good levels, I guess, and not that there are bad levels in Galaxy 1. I value uniqueness in games a lot. I value that this is something that you can't get anywhere else a lot. Which is why I like weird shit like Trauma Center, basically, because there's no other game like... Well, I mean, there's Surgeon Simulator, but that's not really like Trauma Center, so... Yeah. What I don't like about this stage is, though, is that Gusty Garden is a great song, even if it's not like my favorite in the game. And instead of playing it during this platforming section, they just play the underground theme again. Which... So many projectiles! Ah! Okay, hold on. Alright. And... Wait, no. There we go. Stefan, do you have a Switch?
I don't have a Switch because I'm poor.
Because you're poor, okay. Are you going to be able to get one before Odyssey comes out?
Sadly, no.
Ah, that sucks. I am so excited for Odyssey right now. Like, it's weird. That's probably the most hyped I've been for a mainline Mario game probably ever.
Yeah, same here. Since Galaxy 2, that's the most. Like, since Galaxy 2 was revealed, this is the most hype I've been for a Mario game.
That game's gonna be the best. Daredevil comment. Where was... I thought that... Okay, no, the purple coin comment for Gusty Garden is actually one of the harder ones because it's a timed one. But what's the Daredevil comment for Gusty Garden? Oh, Major Burrows. Oh, this isn't a problem.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I should be able... Yeah, and it's just the... You see, what I think would be more interesting for these Daredevil runs is if they were more levels that you couldn't beat without taking a hit, as opposed to just bosses. Because most of the bosses are easy enough that you're not going to get hit anyway.
Someone made Super Ted Galaxy, but with B-movie. It's Super Ted Galaxy, but then it has Barry's face on the Luma, and your face on Mario. Says everyone content rated by B.
Stefan. Oh, hi, Stefan and Steven. Wow.
E.
Hey, have we gotten any new donations at any point?
Let me look.
Because I know it's been a while since we've checked.
We have one new
Ooh, yeah.
donation from Machu Picchu, $5. What's the worst thing about throwing a party in space? You have to plan it. Speaking
Ah!
of planet, what is a spaceman's favorite chocolate? A Mars bar. Talking about Mars, did you hear about the restaurant that was built there? It has great food, but no atmosphere.
Oh, these are making me happy. Don't stop.
Ted, only you would laugh at that.
Yes, I would, because I enjoy joy and laughter.
Oh, wow.
I'll tell you what,
It wasn't an attack, Ted.
that's joy and laughter.
Hi, Gareth.
Thank you. Oh, and my cat
Hey,
t-shirt.
can I touch that?
Yeah, here you go.
Is that Chris fan?
No.
Steven's underwear. You have the same color underwear as James Bond does. You James Bond,
If you
Steven.
donate, we'll show it on stream.
These are inside out, Gareth. Can't even fold underwear right.
Oh, that's actually a word.
This is
Check
the
it
most
out.
out of context
These underwear
thing
rad.
I've
They have
ever
a
heard.
pouch.
Are you guys like?
Yeah.
Are you guys like stripping or something?
Yeah, everything. So what would you need that
Why are you
for?
guys coming into our stream and questioning what we're doing?
Yeah.
Good point. Well made.
Thanks.
Ted, at your current progress, we're expecting you to finish just before we start Banjo. Good job.
Thanks. I'm at 49 stars right now, and it's only been
4.5 hours?
4.5 hours. Yeah, so
What time did you start?
like 7, I think.
Oh,
Yeah, because we had to start late.
So 4 hours.
Yeah,
that was
so
6:30.
yeah, so
Stars an hour, Ted.
yeah, so I'll probably finish early in the morning, I think. It depends on how long some of the later levels take me.
So, Stefan, what time are you ducking out of this?
I have no idea. Once I start nodding out,
Well, Stefan, it's your job. You have to stay up with Ted. That's your job now.
What do you think we're paying you for?
Yeah.
You're paying? Wait, we were
Yes.
getting paid?
No, you're not, but we pay Stefan.
If you join
You don't-
FTCR,
you
get
don't
perks,
pay
Ted.
me.
We pay you in the sense that we let you live.
That's called an ultimatum, Gareth.
No, wait, Ted, he's Canadian. He doesn't know any better. He thinks it counts as actual currency.
There's a reason why we're broke.
Canada, FTCR, or both? Exactly.
Everything.
Yeah, so because we're going so early into the morning, we're toying with the idea of announcing the raffle winner right before Banjo instead of after this.
I
game.
would be a-okay with that. Because as soon as
Okay.
this game is over, I'm probably hopping straight into
He's
bed.
gonna be around for Banjo, and if he stays up to the end of your stream, he'll be dead by the time we start Banjo.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no. I told Steven when he popped in earlier that he should take a nap. So, ow. This level is probably my least, like, this area in general is probably my least favorite area in the game because of the stupid purple coin mission that's
Is that the
later.
level where Mario travels back in time to Nazi Germany?
No.
I think I remember that one.
Yeah.
Mario is missing.
Mario, no, that would be Mario's Time Machine, Stefan. Get your canon in order.
But that's the prequel. And what Mario's missing is the prequel to Mario's Time Machine.
Yeah, that doesn't mean that the continuity is the same thing. Mario goes back in time in Mario's Time Machine. Not Mario's missing. Gosh, Stefan, what are you, stupid?
Yes, but that doesn't explain.
Look, okay, so if Mario is missing, how can he go back to Nazi Germany?
Well, because Mario's missing is first, and then he gets found, and then he used the time machine.
Yeah, but that would mean that he uses the time machine in Mario's Time Machine, not Mario's missing. That's like saying that Shadow stopped the biohazard in Sonic Adventure 1.
No, it's the same Mario from Mario's Missing is the Mario from Mario's Time Machine.
You're not making sense to me, man. It's too early.
It's lore. It's all lore.
Excuse me, we all know that the only game that's allowed to have lore is Dark Souls. So, I don't know why you're even bringing up Mario.
It goes Demon Souls, Dark Souls, Dark Souls 2, Dark Souls 3, and Crash Bandicoot Insane Trilogy.
Yeah, so where's Mario Galaxy? He's not allowed to have lore, Stefan.
Mario Galaxy isn't it's not Dark Souls.
Well, I've died enough for it to be Dark Souls.
No, you haven't. You've only died like
Somebody's
10
been
times.
keeping a death counter, I'm sure.
Someone was initially doing a counter of how many times one of the stars like commits suicide to become a star thing, but I think they stopped.
Okay. Alright.
It's always annoying with the ice powers, how like you can't jump and spin.
Oh yeah, no, this is and you have to go up into this secret part of the level in the purple coins in order to get all the coins, because the fire flower in this is just generally pretty lame, all things considered. Like the ice flower is just better.
Yeah, the fire flower is really lame. Like, and it only lasts for a couple seconds.
Yeah, like I know that it can't really be the same as the 2D games, because then it would kind of break the whole thing, especially with the style that they're going for. But they could have come up with something else. Can you not kill the ice bats? What? Lame. Okay. But I think you have to use the fire flower to get them. Okay. But yeah, I don't think it would bother me as much if it weren't a power that existed in other games, you know? Like if it were like some other kind of power-up instead of being specifically Fire Mario with the Fire Flower, where in other games he can use it for as long as he doesn't get hit, you know? That makes sense?
Yeah.
Okay.
Someone took this picture from the Sun and Moon anime, and they're like, reminder: Tracy, Misty, May, Max, Dawn, Brock, Cylin, Iris, Serena, Clement, and Bonnie are all gone. But this Mr. Mime from an otherwise irrelevant Kanto filler episode is still in the show and is the reason Ash is even in Alola.
Wait, what?
Because it says Ash's mom's like, it's all thanks to Mr. Mime for winning an Alola trip in that lottery at the shopping district. And then someone replies, that's his dad, you bitch.
I don't know why that's so funny. It's not, actually. I don't even remember Ash's mom getting the Mr. Mime. It's just something that's always kind of been there. I probably missed that episode growing up. But...
Well, Mr. Mime wasn't always... He wasn't always there. It was
yeah.
So
yeah.
It was the Kanto episode, like right after they get after he gets all the 8 badges, and then they find the Mr. Mime.
Yeah, but ever since, the Mr. Mime has been in, like, Ash's mom has had that Mr. Mime is the thing. It's just like, yeah, you're right. Like, all those characters are gone, but Ash's mom's Mr. Mime, they always remember to put him there.
He's the,
wow.
He's the Pikachu.
He's Pikachu. You know, like, I don't watch the Pokemon anime very much. I watched the first season. I didn't watch the Islands, actually. I don't know why. But I watched Gen 2, and I stopped at Gen 3, sort of, but once my brothers became a little bit older, I watched some of Gen 3 with them, and I didn't watch anything else. But then, like, I'm on Cerebi.net, and I see screenshots for the day for like that day's episode. This was around the time Gen 5 was airing. And I'm like, you know what? I'm interested. I'll look at the screenshots for that episode. And I see Pikachu being beaten up by an Oshawott. And it's like literally, I look it up more, and it's literally an Oshawott that has never fought anything before. And Pikachu lost, despite that Pikachu literally being godlike in power compared to anything else that Ash has ever caught or owned or anything. So
I don't know if anyone's ever said this, but it's a theory that I've come up with, which is that at the beginning of pretty much every season, Pikachu goes through some injury that like causes him to be out of commission for like the first 2 episodes. And my theory is that every time that injury happens, his like quote unquote level resets back to 0 or 1. So that's how he can like lose to like battles right at the beginning.
yeah, that'd still be pretty dumb, but it would at least be a reason. You know, like, why Pikachu? You're supposed to... That Pikachu, at this point, should probably be unbeatable. Like, you should probably not have... Like, if you like, got even within 3 feet of that Pikachu, you should be shocked to a cinder. Also, Stefan, thank you for staying up all night, staying up so late with me, even though I keep making fun of you. Like, I really do appreciate it.
Everyone makes fun of me.
No, but, like, I wanna say thank you for sticking with me throughout this stream so far. You've been great company. And I also would like to thank chat for sticking by and watching. Oh, wait, I forgot that I knew that you were supposed to get on top of 1 box in order to get the, Oh, wait, no, you don't have to get on top of that other box in order to get the one up. Sorry, I'm babbling. I want to thank everybody for sticking with us through the stream, because we are not even halfway done yet. Come on, damn it.
We got 2 new donations.
Ooh, awesome. Read those out for me, please.
One from Goldstorm07, $19.95. If Mario has a time machine, he should go back and kill Sonic. Put this towards Chris in the firebox.
Cool. Thank you for your donation.
And Machu Picchu donated another $5. Hey Ted, you want to hear a bird joke? It's pretty fly.
Yeah.
It's about an owl joke. Those are always real.
Yeah. Yeah, they
Knock,
are.
knock.
Who's there?
Owls.
Owls who? Ah!
Owls.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. You give me life. Ooh, boy. So, yeah. I believe I mentioned this not that long ago, but once we get to 60 stars, we're going to Bowser just so that I can do purple coin missions as I go. And so that we're not just doing purple coin missions until 4 o'clock in the morning. So, yeah. Also, after Bowser, I will be... Damn it! No! Wait, hold on. After Bowser, I will be taking another small break, but again, this will be a much shorter break than the one I took earlier, because that will just be one to refill my water and stuff. It won't be something where I need to like get food, and I won't be gone for an extended period of time, I guess is the best way to put it. Baron, yeah, this is probably the most random boss in the game. Baron Burr. Oh, okay. Okay, game, whatever. I don't think I've ever been knocked off by him before, but today is a day where I learn new things and suck a lot. These enemies, I think, in particular, not the boss, but like his little mooks, the little fire and ice Sonic the Hedgehog boom, I think are probably some of the most annoying enemies in the game. Because their movement patterns are so erratic when you get their like their flame or their ice taken care of, and then it's hard you can't just kill them in one motion, I guess is the best way to put it.
Yeah.
Okay, come on. There we go. Nope. There we are. Okay. Okay, with no, wait. Get back here. Get. There we go. Okay, we did it, guys. We beat the game. I mean, the level.
Oh, not the game.
No,
We're still not even halfway there.
we can do it.
Halfway.
We've still got time. I can make up those points. Thankfully, a lot of thankfully at this point in the game, there's more short missions left than long ones, because there's really only one or two really long missions per galaxy. And we're already through more than half the galaxies in the game, you have to remember. So even though we're more than halfway through, less than halfway through all the stars, I would say that we're around the halfway point, I'd say, in terms of general playtime. It depends. That's just an estimate, though, because it depends on how long certain things like purple coins take me, or like specific missions like Dreadnought or stuff like that. Okay. You see, the only level in this, the only stage in this level that does anything interesting with the idea of mixing the two fire and ice things is the last one. Pick up the start thing. There you go. Whoop. Whoop.
Sonic Boom. Fire and Ice.
Sonic Boom is so original for coming up with an idea to mix fire and ice. That's never been done before in a video game.
I love Hailfire Peaks.
I love Hailfire Peaks' music. You know, I liked Hailfire Peaks a lot more when I was a kid and didn't notice the frame rate problems, actually. Because when I was a kid, Banjo-Tooie was just a video game, and I didn't know anything about frame rates or lag or any of that junk. So when I played it, it was just like, oh, this level, it's cool. There's like lava and ice and stuff. And now when I play it, all I can think about is, man, this level lags the N64 like crazy.
I love how this whole thing is in like a giant sun.
Yeah, that's also really, I was gonna say cool, but since we're in the lava nut level, I'll say it's neat. It's really neat. Yeah. Yeah, the bedroom probably has my two least favorite main galaxies in the game, with Freeze Flame and Dusty Dune. Dusty Dune particularly because it's so long.
It's so slow.
Like, it's also...
And it has 7. And it has 7.
Yeah, 8 and Battle Rock are the only ones that have 7. And Battle Rock is also... Most of those are pretty short, too. So, it's like... Okay, it's... Well, I mean, Battle Rock does have trash. So, that's pretty annoying, but... Dusty Dune is probably... is a pretty slow level, because it's not even like a lot of the hidden stars are just like one handful of planets, and then you're done. There's, like... all sorts of different stuff in the way, like the puzzle room and having to collect all of the silver stars and all that stuff. There we go.
Dude, I like the fire song. Oh, Miss DDC babe.
Oh,
saying, "Got
Maria.
this, Ted."
Thank you for that. I really do hope I got this.
There's no Dragon Balls in this game.
Maria doesn't just watch Dragon Ball, she plays Splatoon too. And by that I mean...
Splatoon doesn't have any Dragon Balls in it.
No, Splatoon does not have any Dragon Balls in it. Everybody, make over 9,000 jokes at Maria, because that's her favorite meme of all time. She loves it when you make over 9,000 jokes. We love you!
I should tell her what I told my friends, and they like blew up on me.
What did you do?
I jokingly said, why does Vegeta even like be with Bulma if he's always angry around her? And they just like blew up saying, no, yeah, like they explained to me exactly why. I was like, okay. Jeez.
People, like... Apparently, women find Vegeta very attractive. I personally don't get it, but if that's their thing, then cool.
If I had to pick a Chris Sabat character that was attractive, I'd go All Might.
You go All Might? Oh, that's from My Hero
My
Academia,
Hero-
right? Is that related to Little Witch Academia, or are they just... No?
They're-
Okay.
Just it's the Animu taking the same name.
Okay. Is that also a good show?
I haven't seen Little Witch, but
Okay.
I've started watching My Hero and I love it.
Okay, I hear good things about My Hero. So I'll probably not watch it anytime soon because I'm not an anime person. Yeah. Is My Hero one of those... Is it like a show that's planning on just having a couple of seasons and ending? Or is it going to
I'm
be...
not sure.
Because
Well, there's the manga that's been following.
how long has the manga been going?
I'm not sure. I haven't like watched. I haven't seen the whole season. I don't know how many manga there are. So
Okay. Because I don't know if I can do like a several hundred long...
I doubt
TV
it's not gonna be. It's not gonna be that. I know that for sure.
Yeah, it's just like things like One Piece or Dragon Ball or even Fairy Tail. I tried to watch Fairy Tail and I liked it for a while, but by the time they got to about 100 episodes, I was like, okay, I'm done. I have trouble following a series for that long. Unless if it's like something like Law and Order, because I am a sucker for crime procedurals. Partially because I don't need to think too much. Wait, no, I'm gonna die. Well, no, I'm fine. I'm fine. Wow, I suck. Cool. But yeah, I generally don't watch a lot of TV that makes me think a whole lot. Like, generally speaking, I don't like watching TV that I have to put effort into watching. Like, most of the time, if I turn the TV on, it's because I am done with thinking for the day, and I just want to completely zone out, or, like, something to play puzzle games in front of, you know? Like Picross or Tetris or something like that. I don't like to watch, like, a TV where I have to be super invested in it all of the time. If I'm in the mood to be, like, invested in something, like paying attention to everything that's going on with it, I'll be playing a video game instead, rather than watching a TV show. Or even a movie, really. I don't watch movies all that often either.
For me, I remember like several years ago, it used to be like every day I would like there'd be like a show on every day of the week that I'd always watch. And then it was like, and then nowadays it's like the only show that I'm watching like now on TV is Game of Thrones, for obvious reasons.
I have not seen a single episode of Game of Thrones. I know people die a lot. I know people get naked. That's it. That's all
Not
I know.
anymore. They
Not
used
anymore. What?
Because they don't need sex position anymore.
They don't need Oh, so they only had boobs to get people to watch, and now that they...
Yeah, there's in like the first 3 seasons, there's like this thing with people called sex position, where like they're like people are having sex and they like say plot important like things happening during that scene while they have sex.
So wait, they just exposit plot while fucking?
While fucking, yes. That's literally what happens.
Damn
I
it!
used to watch Walking Dead. I used to watch Walking Dead, but then this past season I just kind of just got tired.
I have never watched Walking Dead. I played the first 2 seasons of the Telltale game, which are pretty good. And I also read the book up through... I read a lot of the book, because for Christmas one year, my aunt got me the Walking Dead omnibus. So, both of them, actually. I read, like, 1.5 of the omnibuses, and then I stopped because it felt like, A, all the characters were assholes, and B, it felt like they were doing the same plot over and over again. Where it's just like, oh man, we found this place, it's totally safe. That place ends up being totally not safe, and they have to leave and run away. People die. Okay, guys, we found this this place. It's totally gonna be safe. It is not safe. And then they leave, and everybody dies, and yeah. So
it's worse in the show.
ugh, really?
because the show's biggest problem is that it's adapting the comic, and when it adapts the comic, it does it really well. But when it's not, it's like dragging the plot out so much to get as many episodes as possible, and it's just it gets so slow. Like, I think was it like the first episode of last season was just like 90 minutes. I think it was like 90 minutes of just saying who the two people died were. Like, there's like nothing happened other than two people died from the cliffhanger of the previous season finale.
Why
It's
do you
like-
have to take? Why does it take 90 minutes to reveal the deaths of two characters?
Because they do this slow burn where it's like a flash forward to like after they die, and then you like follow this character and it's like really slow, all in real time, and then they flash back to when the character dies, and that like goes on for like a good 10-20 minutes, and then they flash back again, and it's like nothing, like so many episodes are like nothing happens, and it's just kind of like that's the biggest problem with the show, is that they're just kind of dragging their feet.
Yeah.
Because if they actually did just tell the book, they'd probably be like a lot further now.
Probably, yeah. I know that they tell things out of order because I believe they did the stuff with the governor before they did the stuff in the prison, and it's the other way around in the book.
No, they did it. They did the prison and the governor at the same time.
Oh, okay. I believe it's one and then the other in the book.
Like they introduced the prison, and in the same season, that's when the governor was introduced.
Yeah, okay. I
now
read the
this
book like
season-
5 years ago, so if I'm misremembering details, I apologize.
Yeah, and this season is Negan, so they're doing the all-out war, like with the trade. Oh, that's like I think it's like volume like 20, which is all-out war. That's what season 8 is going to be.
I don't know if I read that, so I don't know if I remember it or not.
It's like it's past issue 100. I think it's like issue 115 or something.
I might not have read that far, because I might have given up by that point.
Sucks. I love Negan in the show. Like he's like done perfectly. It's just kind of like for a show like as bleak as Walking Dead. Like I know a lot of people don't like just how bleak and how bad of a villain he is.
Oh, is he not?
Like he's like a really bad guy. Like he's like a really bad guy. He like kills a whole bunch of people. He's kind of crazy.
I'm guessing people just kind of want, like, I don't know, like, you can't really expect there to be a happy ending for any of those characters in that kind of show, though, is the thing. But then why do you keep watching is also the thing. Like, as well.
Which is why I think Game of Thrones like fixed. Is like a lot of people with like the past 2 seasons, people were like, oh, now it's just people suffering just for the sake of it. And now it's like they're bringing all their characters back together, and they're all like, oh yeah, we have to fight the ice zombies, and that's what they're focusing on, is that we have to fight the ice zombies. So it's more so like everyone coming together now for a common enemy, instead of just suffering.
Okay. That's something.
And we got a new donation.
Oh, awesome. Read that out, please.
Let's see. Oh, we got a couple of new donations. The Chief
Ooh.
donated $5. We interrupt this broadcast to give you a donation from The Chief. Hello, guys. How is everyone doing today? I know I probably said I was done donating like 3 times already, but I had to do it anyway because Mario Galaxy, in my opinion, is the greatest game ever made. And because I did it yesterday, I need to do another terrible Nintendo puns. Why doesn't Fox McCloud drink coffee? It makes him too peppy.
Ah.
Why doesn't Ganondorf surf the web? Too many links.
Ah.
Why was Link so happy today? He kept his spirits in track.
Oh, now I get it. That's a video game.
Having Samus fight Ridley over and over and over again is Ridley-culous.
That one's stretching a little bit, but I love it anyway.
Why did Nintendo release their new console early? They wanted to switch it up.
Ah.
Thanks, I'll be here all week. Good luck, Ted. This donation goes to Reader's Choice. So,
Reader's Choice.
What do you want it to go to?
That's you. You're the reader, so
oh,
you
me?
gotta pick. Yeah.
Oh, I'll go to Burning Gareth.
Yeah. How much more money does he need to be the first one to die?
I'll check.
Because I know that I'm in the lead still. I've got like $230 if I remember correctly. Oh, I should have lost my.
I'm checking. Currently, Gareth is at two. Gareth would be at about 205, and Ted is you're at 255.
Okay,
So,
so
good.
somebody's got $50 to spare. Video games, Shaw. You should burn Gareth in The Sims. That's way better use of your money. Trust me.
And we got
Watch it
two
for
more.
Ted. That's a much better option.
Oh,
Hi.
Yellow.
and we got two more donations.
Cool.
Machu Picchu donated $5. Hey Ted, did I ever tell you about my first job? It was at the calendar factory. Sadly, I was fired, though I'm not sure why. All I did was take a day off.
Oh, now I get it. Yeah.
Next, I managed to land a job at the orange juice factory, but within a week, I got canned. Turns out I couldn't concentrate.
Please bring the band hammer to this man.
Not long after that, I got hired at the can crushing plant. I had to quit though. I found the work depressing. And finally, Yo Mama donated $25 because Ted said so.
Is that it?
That's it.
That's what the.
That's all it said because Ted said so.
Okay, you see, I'm wondering if that's actually my mom who donated, because when I was taking my first break, at this point my only break, but I will be taking another break after, after we get 60 stars. When I went to get dinner, I told my parents and my sister to donate money, and, like, I gave them the link and all that, and said, yeah, I donated money, and they haven't donated money. So, I don't know if that's, like, actually my mom who donated, or if
It says Yo Mama.
then it's probably not my actual mom.
She would doubt she would say that.
No, I know my mom, and yeah, that probably wouldn't be something she would actually say. Okay.
Oh God, Dusty Dune.
Yeah. Thankfully, we are going to be cutting partway through Dusty Dune because I want to get the purple coins unlocked as soon as possible. So, in order to do that, we're going to be leaving partway through as soon as we get 60 stars, so that we can go, well, no, not as soon as we get 60 stars, because we'll be able to do it faster if we get, I think at 58 stars, I'm going to go and do the boss fight for here, and then, no, actually, no, at 59 stars, I'm going to do the boss fight for here, because then I can go and I will open up the engine room, and then
And then you have to fight the last Bowser Jr.
Wait, you have to fight the last Bowser Jr. fight in the engine room in order to unlock.
Yeah, don't you need to fight Bowser? Don't you need to fight the other Bowser Jr. before you do fight Bowser?
I'm not sure, but we'll fight him anyway, just to be sure. So I will I will have my 59th star be the Bowser fight here, and I'll have my 60th star be the Bowser Jr. fight. So we will be done very, very soon. Not done. We will go and do that very, very soon, because we're at like 54 stars, I believe. So we're going to be doing a little bit of backtracking to this stage, but I'd rather A, break up Dusty Dune, the worst stage in the game, and oh damn it, no, and now I don't get the health power up. Not that I really need it, but that's frustrating. Blah. Okay. Oh. Yeah. Stefan, are you in the same time zone as the rest of us?
Yeah, it's 11:30.
Oh, okay. Wait, it's 11:30?
Yeah.
Well, 11:40.
11:40. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not. I'm in the UK, so it's almost 5 here.
Go to bed, dude. It's early.
What? Why?
It's early. You need sleep. It's good for you. I'm not allowed to sleep.
The Galaxy! The Mario Galaxy!
You can. Trust me. If you go to bed right now, and like even sleep for 4 hours, I will guarantee you I will still be up by the time you come back. Like, I guarantee you that.
Oh,
I will probably be done, I'll probably be done 4 or 5 my time. So, like, 9 or 10
Yeah.
your time. Like, it is late. It's late for me, too. I would probably be going to bed now if I had my... Although, I made bad decisions last night, and I stayed up for all of Spyro. And because I figured, oh, if I stay up late and then sleep late, that means I'll be more prepared for Mario Galaxy. And no, that actually is not what happened, because I'm already tired. So, nope, that is lies. My body lied to me.
Yeah, I don't know I don't know how long I'm gonna be able to stay up.
Yeah, no, that's... oh, damn. Okay.
Especially because I know I got some stuff I gotta do for Friday.
Yeah,
So, I'm
so
like,
after
I'm gonna wake up.
After I am planning on taking a break after we do 60 stars, I might find new Kokoms for that, because I'm sure someone's up.
I'll be able to. I think I'll stay up for at least 1 or 2, but like around then I'll figure out how long I can stay up for.
Yeah, well, the ending is pretty long too. Like there's gonna be cutscenes and the credits and all that, so we're probably not gonna we're probably gonna finish around by like at least 12:30 if I had to guess. So yeah, because the final level is pretty long as well.
Yeah, I got an hour for basically three Bowser levels. So Bowser Jr. Bowser Jr. and then Bowser. So you got like 3 full boss levels to do.
Yeah, and then there's also the credits and stuff. Thankfully, the Bowser Jr. stage I don't think is that long.
I think you should skip the credit, or at least either skip the credits or just use the credits to go on your break.
Yeah, that's what I'm planning on doing. I don't know if you can skip the credits in this game.
I thought you could.
Maybe upon rewatching them, but I think the first time you watch them, you have to watch them. Well, we will see. Yeah, Dusty Dune is... Like, I mean, it's... Granted, if the worst level in your game is Dusty Dune, then that's pretty good, in my opinion, but... Like, it's still... not the best game level in the game.
It's not because it's a desert level, it's because it's just long.
Yeah, every stage is probably about 50% longer than it needs to be, I think is a good way to put it.
yeah, it's probably a reason why it's one of the later levels in the game.
Well, this is midpoint. This is the bedroom. So you're like, I mean, I know that the engine room is technically like they call the garden a secret room, even though there's no way that you would miss the garden when you're. Why are you not climbing the wall, Mario? Jump, Mario. Drink your milk, Mario.
Well, it's a secret room because it's not required.
It's not required. I guess that's a decent way to put it. But yeah, why are you not wall climbing? There we go. Jesus, Mario.
I think because you're tripping on like one of the glass like sections.
That might be it. You see, if they were doing that, they do have full 2D sections in this game. I think I always remember being like, why didn't they just make that a 2D section? It would have made it a lot easier. Ooh, there we go. I mean, generally speaking, having 2D sections in a 3D game kind of bothers me. Because, like, I would rather it just be a 3D game in general. It's always bothered me. It bothers me in Mario Galaxy. It bothers me in Sonic.
I don't mind if it's like sporadic.
No, it bothers me if it's sporadic because it doesn't feel consistent. It feels, I'm not a fan of it when it's super sporadic because it just feels very like awkward. Like, oh, it's random. Like, especially, you see, Sonic Colors was weird to me because it was kind of the opposite, where it was essentially a 2D game, and then they had random 3D sections in it.
Yeah, that's why I don't really care for Colors that much, because I'm like, I want a 3D Sonic game, and I got a 2D Sonic game with 3D parts in it.
Sonic Colors is as much a 3D Sonic game as Super Mario Galaxy is a 2D Mario game. That's the way I like to look at it. Still a good game, but it's not really a 3D Sonic game. Big Mouth Galaxy. I remember this stage not being great either, but we've unlocked it, so let's do it. But like Sonic Generations, okay, so in Sonic Generations, I don't mind like classic Sonic being 2D and modern Sonic being 3D because those are split. What I do mind is modern Sonic going into 2D every like 30 seconds. That to me feels unnecessary.
Yeah, because 2D is more classic Sonic thing, and 3D is more modern Sonic's thing.
Well, it's exasperated in that case, but I also don't like it in what's it called? I don't like when they do that in Unleashed either, because in Unleashed it's I'd rather they just make a good 3D game and not feel like they have to make it 2D so classic fans will like it. Even though classic fans don't like it when you do 2D because it doesn't control like Genesis games because it's physics and bad. Because because every Sonic fan, don't you know, has a master's in theoretical physics and knows exactly what physics are. And physics have always been the most important thing about Sonic every single time.
We
Or
got
having
a
black
new
eyes.
We got a new donation.
Oh, awesome.
Another $5 from Machu Picchu.
Oh, thank you.
Why didn't the skeleton cross the road? He didn't have the guts.
Ah,
Why did the fat man get run over by the steamroller? To prove he had a lot of guts.
that one doesn't really work. Sorry. You tried, though. You get A for effort. Where's
What
that?
room in the house does a ghost not need? A living room.
That one's actually funny.
There's a meme right
Yep,
here.
good night, guys. I'm just gonna go.
Okay, good night.
Get out of here.
Hate those puns.
There's a meme.
Oh, I love memes.
Someone did Super Sleepy Galaxy. Like they rearranged all the letters so it's Super Sleepy Galaxy, and it's my face and your face, but our eyes are closed.
Oh, that's
and then
great.
another guy did you like the it's you Todd. It's Todd
Todd.
tired. Todd need life, and then it's just like puns.
You people do great work. I need to say, like, I've been cracking up at the memes and stuff all week. Yeah, that's how long we've been going for. We'll be a week on Saturday, is it?
Yeah.
Yeah. So, like, I think you guys have been doing great work, and you've been making me very, very happy with all the memes and stuff. Like, even if it is, like, especially if it is just like a crudely paint chopped like thing, like it still makes me feel joy in my heart of sadness. Okay, so now I can't tell you how many times I've played this stage and then missed shooting the gold shell because I try to throw from too far away. So I just walk up to like right up to the chest now because screw trying to go all the way back to get that thing. There we go. Stefan, what's our donation total at now? It's like 15,000 something, right?
We are at 15,278.
That is a nuts amount of money. Like we raised well over $1,000 today, which is incredible. The fact that we've raised over $1,000 basically every single day of the event is fantastic. Oh, great. Let me guess. Luigi is stuck, and we need to. Yep. Okay. Okay, Luigi. Whatever. All that does is make my Wii messages screen full. And I think that like somebody actually loves me and is sending me a message, but nope, it's just from Mario Galaxy. But the fact that you guys have been able to drum up over $1,000 every single day of this marathon is phenomenal to me. I think like you people are amazingly talented, and talent doesn't necessarily have anything to do with necessarily having money, but the fact that you guys have all been willing to give so much to an organization as good as the International Rescue Committee makes me a very happy person. And it's serious. Oh, go right ahead.
yeah.
Sorry.
Oh no worries. Speaking of all the donation tool, tell them how much they can get with, including the raffles.
Like, what?
Oh,
I don't know.
nothing. It's just my broken. It's just my broken English. So,
But
English. There are a couple of
the-
raffles that you could win.
yeah, like I know that the raffles are on the screen right now. You can see them, but like even if I think people donate for a chance to win a raffle, but I don't think people donate expecting to win a raffle. You know, they're just I think people are doing it out of the goodness of their hearts, just with the chance that they might get a bonus thrown in there, you know? Like, it's not...
Which really makes the world even better.
Yeah. I mix, like... You know, I know that I probably should be thinking about the stuff I'm doing in the moment and not musing about the future while I'm trying to dodge barrages of cannonballs, but...
Ted, you just walked into a black hole.
No, I'm not in a black hole. You were, Oh, wait, no. Sorry, it's gonna take me a moment to get jokes. So, but...
no worries. Play on your end.
This is unrelated to this, but I saw this post on Twitter. It's alignments with using bread, of like storing bread. So it's like lawful good using a bread box, neutral good using a bag clip, chaotic good using a bottle hack, lawful neutral reusing the bag clip, true neutral using a rubber band, chaotic neutral twisting and tucking the bag, lawful evil tying a knot, neutral evil just tucking, and chaotic evil leaving the bag open.
Who uses a bread
You have to look
box? Who uses a bread box though? Let's be real.
That's why it's lawful.
Well, my parents do.
Yeah, but what was chaotic good? What was chaotic good?
Using a bottle hack.
I don't.
Yes, Stefan, can you send us the link to that meme?
What?
Let me try.
Okay. Come on, Luigi. Let's go. Wait, is this bullet bill gonna not blow up? Oh, wow! I did not expect that to happen. Okay. How did you even get stuck in there, dude? Like, how did that even happen? Whatever. This power star is yours, right, Luigi? That's why I'm the one holding it. Okay, cool.
Nothing Maya is better that you do not know.
There we are. Okay. You know, it's kind of weird when I'm playing this game nowadays. I'm only 1 star away from needing to keep on going. What was I saying? When I play this game, like nowadays when I play this game, I always play it very thoroughly. Like, I'll completely finish up as much as I can in one dome before moving on to the next. And I'm just kind of thinking about how I never really did that when I was playing the game for the first time. I kind of bounced around all over the place. I'm pretty sure it took me forever to find certain Hungry Lumas because I wasn't able to... you have to complete certain stars in order to unlock certain Hungry Lumas. And I was like... And I remember since I held off on space junk for so long on my first playthrough that the Sling Pod Galaxy was like one of the last stars in the game I got. And the idea that... And I definitely remember going to the garden almost pretty much as early as you possibly could. And so the idea that Melty Molten's final level being Dino Piranha is supposed to be like a... That's supposed to be like a kind of bookending thing, since Dino Piranha is the first place star you get in the game, or the second, you know what I'm talking about. The idea that that was supposed to be a bookend never really clicked with me, because like I did that like randomly as like star 70 something, or whatever. Okay, Mr. Pokey, Mr. Pokey, Mr. Pokey, come on, stop. Wait, can I spin you? No, I can't. Oh, okay, so you might be wondering why I jump around and I run around in circles in this game. Like, when I'm playing this game, you might notice that if I'm waiting for something to happen, I run around in circles with Mario like that. And you might be wondering, like, what the hell is he doing there? That's a habit I got into when I was playing the game as Luigi, because when you play the game as Luigi, you've got the traditional Luigi things where he runs a bit faster, he jumps higher, but he's also got the slippery traction. I don't really like dealing with that, so what I normally do when I'm playing the game is, when I'm playing as Luigi, is, I run in circles because you can't slide if you're not if you don't stop. So I would always run in circles as Luigi. And I've done way more Mario playthroughs than Luigi's playthroughs, but I've done at least 3 Luigi playthroughs. So throughout those playthroughs, I've just gotten so in that habit that I do it as Mario every now and again, and I do it without realizing it. I don't know if that would like bother anyone or whatever, but if it does, too bad. Stinks to be you. Oh, I think this is the stage that gives you the green star.
Yep.
Actually, as well. So that's good because that way, after we beat Bowser, we can go straight to the green star levels and not back to Dusty Dune, which is Dusty Dune, and I'll just leave it at that. I'm probably gonna hold off on doing Dusty Dune again for so long. Once we start the game back up again, I'm gonna be like, yes, I'd rather revisit all the old levels. Oh, Battle Rock purple coins? Don't mind if I do.
Oh, no.
Battle Rock purple coin. Stefan, what'd you do? Did you break it?
No, Battle Rock purple. Oh, no, Battle Rock purple coins are the easier ones.
Battle Rock purple coins is Dreadnought easy mode, yeah. So that's not that bad. It's the same idea, it's just the execution isn't as stupid, for lack of a better word.
Which again, as much as I love this game, I really don't want to go on 100% this game because it was like I played the main game. It was like I'm good. To be fair, I'm like that with a lot of games.
I don't mind. Well, here's the thing: just because a couple of stages are hard or not as good as the other stages, that doesn't mean that I don't like going through them, I guess is the way to put it. I have always 100%ed Mario Galaxy every time I played it. Well, okay, no, that's not true. Not every time I've played it, but I have always wanted to go back and get all the stars every time I've finished a run, I guess is the best way to put it. Anytime that I've started a run and not finished it has been a run that I stop before I beat Bowser the first time, for whatever reason. I'm never done after 60 stars. Like, after 60 stars, I'm just kind of aching to play more, because I know that there's so many good levels in this game that I haven't gotten to yet. Like, okay,
Yeah,
physics, yeah! But no,
which is why I might be in the minority, and it's just my personal opinion. It's just me personally. It's just,
that's fine. You can play a game however you want. Like, if you like, it's your game, so you can do whatever you want with it. Like, if you wanted to stand in the hub and then just have Mario do backflips for 20 hours and you find that fun, like, you can do that. Okay, so
I mean, yeah, DF2, they have so many ways that you could be AFK in that game. So yeah, you can play the game however you want.
Yeah, so yay, we unlocked the green star levels. We are not going to do those now because
no.
Actually, the only one that's really all that hard is the rolling one for me. The other two are not that bad. Like the Stingray racing has never really been a problem for me, personally.
Oh yeah, that's easy.
And the bubble one's long, but it's not hard. So, penis. So I never really have too many issues with that one either.
I'm a 12-year-old.
We're all 12-year-olds at heart, especially when we're
When sex jokes come into play.
sex jokes. Yeah, but also I need to stop hitting the home button by accident. I was gonna say, especially when you're running on no sleep. But to be honest, like I woke up at like 1 o'clock, so I'm not even on like 12 hours without sleep yet. So I really have no excuse for already being this delirious. So yeah, yeah. This I think is the Dark Matter plant. I think is probably my favorite Bowser level in the game. If I had to pick one, no, actually no, I like the last level better. I realized because I was like, oh, I remember this level being fun, and then I remember, oh wait, this is the 2D gravity switchy one. So no, I like the last Bowser level more than this one. But, although, again, this level is fun, too, because you have to think about... One thing I love about Mario... Oh, one thing that I've never done this before. Like, I noticed this in the stage pan out. But I've never, ever gone up here and gotten all these coins before. That's... Oh, man. I love these. You see, Sonic Adventure 2 doesn't have any exploration because the stages are linear, guys. Man. Sorry, I know.
Okay.
Yeah, might as well have a boost button.
There's a new donation from Machu Picchu.
Cool.
Another $5, and he has this. It's more so like a request for Ted.
Oh sure. I
so,
can do a request.
all right, so spell shop.
SHOP. Shop.
What do you do at a green light?
STOP. Stop.
All right, spell boast.
Boast. BOAST. Boast.
And what do you put in the toaster?
Toast. No, I'm not gonna spell
No,
it that time.
you do. No.
Oh yeah! Oh damn it! Oh, I knew there was a trick because I remember hearing that you put bread in the toaster.
Yeah. And for it's supposed to be you spell shop, and then when you go to green light, is you think you say stop, but it's no, you go.
Oh damn it! Man, I'm dumb. You see, I would have fallen. I'm not gonna even blame my sleepiness for that one because I would have fallen for that anyway. So yeah. But anyway, what I think I was saying before is one thing I love about Mario Galaxy is how it makes you think geometrically, and like, oh, okay, so now I have to think about where the galaxy is going to make it, not the galaxy, what the gravity is going to make it safe for me to stand on at these sorts of things. It's just such a cool idea. I mean, granted, it's only ever really worked in Galaxy, I think, because after Galaxy came out, there were a number of video games that tried to kind of copy the small planetoids with gravity thing, and they never really kind of got it. Like, The Blob 2, for instance. That's a game I love. It is one of my it is, I think, an incredibly underrated game. But the last stage in that game is basically just Mario Galaxy, but without any of the fun parts of Mario Galaxy. So it was clear that they were just like, oh, we're going to do this thing because... Damn it, stop doing that. It was clear that they were just doing what they thought was they thought people would like because people like Mario Galaxy, as opposed to coming up with something on their own, I guess. Again, not to knock The Blob 2, that I think is an incredibly underrated game, and it's probably pretty cheap too, so if you've got the money to spare, I would recommend checking it out. But okay. Oh, Stefan, have you ever gotten the Mario Galaxy CDs? The orchestrated?
No, I haven't.
I wish I did. I wish I had them. I don't know if they ever made a version for Western audiences. I know that they had them as a Club Nintendo reward in Japan.
I got the Majora's Mask soundtrack from Club Nintendo.
You see, Club Nintendo always, like, I mean, I'll take old Club Nintendo over my Nintendo every day, because the stuff at my Nintendo is just very not worth it. But at least in old Club Nintendo had kind of decent stuff that was still nowhere near as good as the stuff Japan got. And then Club Nintendo got really, really lame stuff. And then, like, it just basically became what not my Nintendo was. But, like, even still, like, people are like, oh, I wish we had Club Nintendo back. And I was just like, if I could have Japanese Club Nintendo, then yes, I would want Club Nintendo back. But if we're just gonna go back to like 2010 Club Nintendo, where your year-end reward for being a platinum member was buttons, then I'll pass. Thanks. Okay.
Yeah, speaking of which, I never really owned a CD to any Nintendo game. Aside from Smash 4, which is a really good. Which I'm breaking up my English here. Go on.
Okay. No, that's fine. Actually, the first CD I ever owned, it wasn't Nintendo, but it was actually the Sonic Adventure 2 CD. But it wasn't one that had the whole soundtrack. It had most of it. It had like all the vocal themes and a lot of the stage themes, but it was missing stuff like Skyrail, Pumpkin Hill, the first 2 phases of Canon's Core, it didn't have, but it had the Sonic Sections theme. So
was that the 20th anniversary soundtrack? No,
because this was back when SA2 was new, so it would have been the 10th anniversary at that point. But I did get, but it was the first CD I ever owned, and I listened to it nonstop as well. Oh, that soundtrack's so good. I know people are like, oh, but Adventure 1's better, and I'm like, okay, you can think that. That doesn't mean that this is also not good. So, yeah, okay. I love how
it's...
sorry.
it's better, but it still has some great... SA2 still has some great tracks.
Well, personally, I prefer SA2. I have more of an attachment to SA2's soundtrack than SA1's. So, I don't personally think it is better, but then again, I also personally am of the opinion that music is probably... Like, you can, aside from lyrics, where you can more definitively argue the quality of lyrics, but in terms of, like, music in general, I'd say that music is probably one of the most subjective things out there. Like, other than, like, it's music and, like, food taste. You can just like a style of music and there isn't usually a reason. You just like it because you do. So...
It's harder to say music is objectively good or bad.
Yeah, I know that there is some music theory stuff out there that can, like, where people can be like, oh, this is good and this is bad. But personally, I think that, unless if it's, like, really, really obvious, for a lot of the time, it's just like, I don't like country. Why? I just don't. And that's just kind of how people are, you don't have to, like, make it a big thing. It's just like, oh, how could you how dare you not like One Winged Angel? It's just, well, you just don't. It's not like the worst thing ever. Okay.
Well, you have to agree with the hive mind, so we can be one.
No, the hive mind has to agree with me. Okay, then we're cool. Then we're cool. So for this stage, they just have you fight King Caliente again. Not sure why. They just...
Yeah, that's dumb.
They ran out of bosses, I guess.
I mean, isn't this whole like second section? This whole section of the game just repeated bosses? Like even like Multi Molten is you just.
There's the one repeated boss in Multi Molten. You fight Camilla again. You fight King Caliente again. But the engine room is not all repeat levels. It does have a few repeat levels, but there's also Toy Time, which is one of the most unique ones in the game, and that even has its own unique boss, if you would count it, with the Monty Mole on the tower thing.
So there's gold. There's a good. Is it Good Leaf or?
Good Leaf is lame. That's just swap.
Good Leaf is reversed. Yeah.
Is reversed Honey Hive. That's pretty lame.
And what's the other one again? That's the second one.
Oh, you know what it is? It's Deep Dark Galaxies in this.
Deep Dark, yeah, Deep Dark
Deep
is
Dark
like
sucks. Deep Dark.
That's like well, what is it called? That's like a different version of the beach, a beach ball.
It's it's a lot of the same ideas as Beach Bowl. It's not a one-to-one flip like Gold Leaf though. It's not swapped level designs or anything like that. It's just not good level design is the thing. So
I completely forget. I completely forget. Is the water world where it's just a whole circle? Is that in this game?
oh yeah, that's in this game. I
That's
forget
in
the
this
name. I think that's a garden level though.
Yeah, the final world. I forgot which section of the game it was.
It's definitely in the last third of the game. I'm like 90% sure it's a garden level, but I don't remember specifically, so I could be wrong. I'm sure chat is already correcting me, but it's either engine room or garden. I just don't remember which. Garden definitely has Melty Molten.
No. It's a sea slide, and that's in this area. Deep Dark is in the final area.
Oh, Deep Dark's in the garden? Oh,
Yeah.
okay. You see,
I remember. Yeah, because there's the Beach Bowl there's the Beach Bowl change and the Honey Hive change in this world, and then Toy Time is the only like unique one.
I don't remember the stage that has Beach Bowl different.
Yeah, the sea slide.
Well, it's not the same level design though. It's just the same trope, you know.
That's what I mean. Like it's borrowing the same trope. It's like an extension.
Yeah, but the thing is that Gold Leaf feels especially egregious to me because it is the same level. It's not just the same theme with a slightly different skin. It's like it's almost the same level playing again. It's kind of like, you know, because I'm thinking about Adventure so much. People say like, oh, you repeat stages. You do go back to the same stages in Adventure 2, in Adventure 1, but in Adventure 2, there's stuff with the same level tropes, and I'm like, nobody minds when there's an Act 1 and Act 2 in Classic Sonic, so I don't know why that's a problem that Pumpkin Hill and Sky Rail share the same theme. So I don't mind stages sharing the same theme, but when they share the same level design, then I have a problem. Okay, guys, we're going to the center of the universe. Yeah! Woo! Yeah! Cutscenes. Yeah, pretty. Yeah. Chips. You see,
Mario.
You see, I don't know how all of the Lumas stay to the Comet Observatory when it's going through in this Comet mode.
They're magic.
The center of the universe. You see, what I don't understand is why we couldn't just launch ourselves to the center of the universe with the launch stars in here. But whatever. How's your snacks, Stefan?
It's because they have to come.
There's a warp field inside the castle. There's like
we got some new donations.
Cool. Read those out, please.
Let me see. Got a couple of them. Yep. Machu Picchu again. $5.
Thank you, dude, so much.
Uh-oh.
Thank you to people who donate multiple times, particularly. You don't have to do that. So, yeah.
Oh yeah, we thank you for your donation. Just don't add any stupid puns in them.
No, you can. If you donate, you can read any puns you want.
Hey Ted. Hey
Please,
Ted.
no.
I would tell you a pizza joke, but it's too cheesy. I can tell you a farm joke though. I will warn you, it's a bit corny.
Yeah, this is a cool stage. Sorry.
Speaking of corn, do you know why it's such a good listener? Cuz it's all ears.
Thank you for your donation. Can we go back to the game?
That loads well.
And that's it for me. I gotta hit the hay. Good luck with the madness of space. Good luck with the madness of space comes over you, Ted. I will leave you with one last joke. What's a cow's favorite video game? Shenmue.
Already do that one.
No, he didn't do that one before.
Really? I swear
no.
he used that.
And now, because she said she told me she was gonna do it. My friend Tori donated $5. Hey folks, second donation. I got an infection around a wisdom tooth and I'm suffering, so figured, why not donate for a good cause? Stefan or Ted, one of you should rap Pumpkin Hill for the chat and my amusement. Put the $5 to watching Ted burn.
Okay. Well, I'm not talking about the burning. I'm talking about Mario. Thank you for your donation. I don't know if I remember all the words to Pumpkin Hill at the moment.
I'll do.
Whenever I try, and I'm back.
With Pumpkin Hill, you ready? I ain't gonna let it get to me. I'm just gonna spit down a Pumpkin Hill. What are you doing? She would say
I
you.
know.
I'm trying to say it, and then you're like, it's like an echo.
Okay. I know that it's here. I can sense it in my yeah, those.
The great emerald's power allows me to feel. I can't see a thing, but it's around somewhere. I gotta hold my head. I have no fear. It probably seems crazy, your graveyard theory. A ghost tried to approach me, he got leery. Asked him a question and he vanished in a second. I'm walking through valleys, crying pumpkin in the alley. Didn't seem happy, but the sure tried to gag me. Had to back him up with a fist metal cracker. I hear someone say, you a chicken, don't be scared. It had to be the wind, cause nobody wasn't there. I searched and I searched as I climbed up the wall. And then I started to fly, I went in
Deeper!
Let it get to me, I'm just going.
Oh,
The hill got the nose peak. Void in my lungs. I'm feeling kind of stuck.
That's not even the right lyrics.
that's aquatic mind. What are you,
Yeah, I was
stupid?
thinking of
What are you,
Aquatic Mind.
stupid? Though to be fair, every time I try
It's 5 a.m.
to do Wild Canyon, I always go into Pumpkin Hill. I'm like, yeah, that girl Rouge, she's sexy and smooth. Yeah, and then I'll be like, hear someone saying, "You'll be chicken, don't be scared," and I'll be like, "Wait, no, I'm doing the wrong song."
It's Knuckles. He fears none. There's also another donation
Awesome.
from a pressed Pikachu, $5. Hey Ted, what do you call Batman running away from church? A Christian Bale. Have you ever tried to eat a clock? It's very time consuming. The experienced carpenter really nailed it, but the new guy screwed everything up. Also, does knowing French enhance anything in Bravely Second? Because remember, Magnolia speaks in French, and I always had that question playing through the game.
Not really. I know very basic. She only speaks like very basic French. There's like one conversation that I think would be, there's one conversation towards the beginning of the game where she like talks to her commander on the moon, and it's all in French. And you like get a little bit, you can understand a little bit more about her character and get kind of an idea more of her story if you know French, but it's not like you're reading James Joyce or anything where, no joke, there's a James Joyce story where one chapter has the thing's written in English, but one chapter is written from the point of view of, I think it's a monk, and the monk is speaking in Latin. So the entire chapter is just in Latin, and if you don't know Latin, screw you, you don't get to understand what goes on in that chapter. So, yeah.
Prince Ali.
Yeah, so... oh, did I say Latin? I meant Latin, like the language.
Yeah, you said Aladdin.
Okay. But no.
Also, he's not done yet. He said, put this money towards burning Gareth because I have terrible luck and will never get that gold Mario amiibo.
Thank you for your donation. But yeah, no, I'm glad you like...
And one more... Oh, yeah, go finish.
I was gonna go on a tangent, so I probably shouldn't.
Let me just get, because there's one more donation.
Yeah, go right ahead.
$10 from the rich Addo, Rich Addo, I think that's how you say it. Holy crud! Congrats on 15K. I can't think of many games that I enjoy doing 100% other than Mario Galaxy. $10 for another raffle amiibo raffle entry, please. Keep this crazy train rolling.
Yeah, we'll go off the rails on that crazy train.
Dun 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 dun. Crazy.
You know, when I was in high school, my two friends of mine in marching band loved that song so much, and they would play it like all the time on the band's loudspeakers, like during practice and stuff. So it got to the point where like the only way that they could get the band teacher to put up with them playing it all the time, because they would also play it on their saxophones a lot too,
Nice.
is they had to transcribe it for the rest of the band so that we could play it during football games.
Nice.
Yeah, so that's whenever I hear that song, I think of them. Chris and Steve, I don't think you're watching, but if you are, I miss you guys. Yeah, not Steven and Chris from FTCR. I should mention.
Too many Chris, too many Stevens.
Too many Stevens. That's the new. Well, that Steve was a V Steve and not a P Steve, as well.
Good. He spelled it correctly. The PH spelling is dumb.
Oh, the final boss theme in this game is so good. Oh.
Dun 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 dun.
Bum 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 bum. Ho! Dun 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 dun. Ho! Bum 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 bum. Ho! Oh no, my my nunchuck freaked out and just stopped the music.
Oh no.
But yeah, no, this final boss theme is so good, and it's a shame that the actual Bowser fight on this phase is so
It's so
short.
lame.
Yeah, it would be cool if like he added new attacks and you needed to do like more than 3 hits. That would make it like a really cool boss fight. Like if it was like I don't know how many hits would be a good amount of hits, like maybe 6 hits, maybe, I don't know, but if you like brought out a whole bunch of new attacks and stuff like that, that would make it awesome. Although he's given me more trouble than normal, because I've been having a terrible time trying to gauge where he's going to come around on the other side of the planet, so... And he's also, I don't know if it's random whether or not he goes into the ball or does the stomp attack. Ow! My face.
Oof.
Ah. This is probably the worst I've done on this boss since the first time I fought him. Okay. Jump! There we go. Jump, Bowser! Jump! Jump, Bowser! There we go. Okay. You should be here. There we are. He also, I think, only takes 2 hits in this phase as well. Like, you only... Yeah, that's it. Sweet! Okay. So... alright, Bowser. Cool. You're just gonna float into to the sun then. Okay.
And yet no dry Bowser.
No dry Bowser. Well, did dry Bowser exist by this point?
Yep, and
Yeah, it
New
did.
Mario.
Yeah, I think
New
did.
Mario. I always forget, but New Mario Brothers DS came out in 2006, and this game came out in 2007. So yeah, dry Bowser was a thing that existed.
Yeah, that was my first Mario game.
Yeah, New Mario DS is a good game. It's just a little bit hard for me to play at times for some reason. Yay, we got it.
I keep forgetting that Mario 64 DS came out all the way back in 2004.
Yeah, that was the first time
Wait,
I
it came
ever.
out in 2004?
Yeah, because it was a launch title for the DS. It's the only way I've played and beaten Mario 64. Like, I've gotten the Virtual Console version and stuff, and when I was growing up, I played the N64 game occasionally, but I never beat the game on anything other than the DS version. I don't know how I managed to do it, because trying to go back and play that game with the D-pad is a nightmare, but...
I think the D-pad controls better than the actual game.
Than the...
Because than the N64 game. because I cannot get used to like the way Mario controls and like how you do his certain moves.
I would need to go back. I have not played N64 or DS Mario for that matter. I haven't played either in years, so I couldn't tell you whether or not one was better than the other. But it's just kind of weird for me to play a game like that with a D-pad. I know that some people like doing it on the 3DS because you can use the circle pad. Psychologically, I don't know if it really helps, because it definitely doesn't give you 360 control, I can tell you that much. Oh no, Bowser's drunk, guys. Man. My galaxy, my empire. Dude, you ruled like 3 different meteorites near a star. Like, that's not really anything interesting.
They were really good meteorites, though.
Also, we were in, the final boss was in that star to the left, and the star to the right is the one that's freaking out. So, like, this game sucks. 0 out of 10. Super Mario Galaxy has no continuity or ambition. It's the worst.
Welcome. Welcome to Galaxy.
No, this is the traumatic the traumatic ending sequence where the Luma sacrifices himself, and he's so adorable, and I want 12.
Except he doesn't.
Well, no, it's kind of like he resets.
He doesn't sacrifice himself.
Yeah, he does. They make the new star. They make the new star in the black hole. Didn't we already establish that kills them or something?
No, but then how do we get the Luma back again? Is it a different Luma?
I think like when you go to 100% the game, it's just like, I always assume it as like, oh, you're just right before trying to beat Bowser again or something. Again, trying to do continuity with Mario is always a waste of time. But
someone took the.
Go on.
No. I mean, I'm looking at a meme. Someone took like the Luigi in Battle Rock, where he's like, "I got the star, but now I can't get back." But they replaced it with Crash 1 Crash, and then it says Wonky Dick.
Okay.
It's like, Ted, I got a star, but now I can't get back. Help me, Wonky Dick.
Wonky Dick stuck in Battle Rock.
There we go. The cycle of life continues. Aww.
Look how giant she is.
Someone's into it. Aww.
I mean, under her skirt is just a galaxy.
Yeah. That can kill you, by the way, for the record. Don't mess with Rosalina. Although it's in the first time I ever 100%ed Mario Galaxy, like 100%, like got all the Luigi stars too. I beat you get this cutscene with Rosalina where like there's a shot underneath her skirt as she like jumps down from something, and my mom walked by right as soon as I saw that, and then my mom was like, "Oh, what are you looking up Princess Peach's skirt?" And I'm like, "No!" And yeah, so. Yeah.
I'm looking up Rosalina's skirt. Very different.
No, my mom, like, I didn't want to, like, explain the difference to
no
my
worries,
mom
it's just a
at
void.
At this point.
Oh, why would she complain? It's just a void.
No, they actually, like, model all of her legs in all of that in the cutscene.
This ending was always so...
Really?
This ending was always so weird where Bowser's just kind of there with them, doesn't do anything.
Well, they kind of, like, reset the universe or something. Like, I don't know if Galaxy 1, I think, technically never happens, and Galaxy 2 is the only one that's, like, canon. Because they reset the universe in Galaxy 1, and I guess Galaxy 2, they have the Star Festival again, or whatever.
So is this Secret Wars? Is Mario Galaxy Secret Wars?
I guess.
Leave your comic continuity out of this.
All life carries the essence of stars, even all of you.
Welcome.
That's meaningful or something. Welcome. Okay. So, I know I should probably take my break during the credits, but I love the credit theme so much that I want to sit and listen to it really, really badly. Bum, 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 bum. This is one of my favorite credit themes of all time. Like, top 3 easily. Like, the only one I can think of that I like that even comes close at the moment is Pokemon Gold's and Silver's credits theme. This is just, it makes me wanna cry. Guys, we're halfway there! Halfway there!
Yay.
Halfway there!
Woo!
It's
We
taken
got
us...
a new
Ooh, cool.
we got a new donation. Tori again sent $5. Hi again, guys. Love the rap, Stefan, but I already told you that. But Ted, did you know that Stefan's favorite anime is Tori in the House?
Is it?
I don't know. Ha ha ha, I'm awful and donated just for this. I need to stop. Send help.
You're not the only one who needs I can tell you that. I can tell you that much.
Because get it, it's Corey in the House, but her name's Tori, so it's Tori in the House. Best anime.
Okay, so I'm just. This doesn't mean anything, but is she an I Tori or a Y Tori?
She's an I Tori.
Ooh. No, actually, no. I've only ever known I Tories, actually, so never mind. It's like.
Y Tori would be weird.
Yeah, Y Tori would be weird. It's most other names for having an I would be weird. Like, if you were a Brittany with an I, that's like, what? So, I apologize to any Britneys with an I, but your name's weird. Like how... Okay, so why do you have a vendetta against Stevens with a P instead of Stevens with a V?
Because everyone always spells my name with a PH.
Stefan. Oh, yeah, because you pronounce... Oh, yeah, you're right, because people would be like, oh, Stefan. That's like Steven, but with a PH. But even though we pronounce Stevens with a PH as Steven, even though PHs do not ever make V sounds, and it's not even close to the same thing. So I don't know.
And what makes no sense is that they won't even spell it PHAN. They'll spell it PHEN. Which I'm like, that's not even the correct version of that spelling.
Yeah, because you're Stefan, not Stefan.
Like, what is it? And I'm FAN, yeah.
Yeah, you're Stefan. Stefan.
And then what is it? Yeah, because there's like someone like I'm trying to think of an example of a Stefan with like PH. What's his name? The Bill Hader's SNL character. That's Stefan with a PH.
Oh yeah.
And then there's Stefano on Series of Unfortunate Events. That's with a PH.
What book is he in?
The second one, Reptile Room.
Oh, he's he's like the only decent guardian that those kids ever get. And then
Stefano is the Count Olaf's first, like...
Oh, yeah, no, it's Montgomery. Montgomery is their guardian there, and he's the only decent guardian those kids ever get.
I know the king in Sleeping Beauty is named King Stefan, spelled with an F.
The king has a name in Sleeping Beauty?
Yes.
Oh, okay. That's an important character that they needed to name. All right. Sorry, I love the music for these credits. Dun, dun. Oh, I didn't even unlock, like, there's lots of cool... Oh. So yeah, so we did reach 15k, so this is gonna be 100% run. Oh boy. We probably will be here for another 4 hours.
Uh-oh.
Yay! Okay, so... Thank you so much for playing my game. I am once again going to take a new chapter's been... Oh, purple comets. Oh boy. Okay, so I'm going to take a moment just to refill my water bottle. Oh no, guys, I lost all my lives. I had gotten over 100, though.
So, oh no.
Yeah, so... Yeah, so we are going to take a quick break. I knew you would return eventually.
Can I say something?
Sure, go right ahead.
Yeah, I'd like to remind the audience that I am doing artwork quests if you donate $5. Okay.
Yeah, so if you donate $5 and specifically ask for a request, you can get that but for a good 5 or so minutes, I'm going to take a quick break just so that I can go to the bathroom and refill my water, and also I should probably grab another soda just in case I really need the caffeine. But yeah, so I will be gone for another 5-10 minutes, and hopefully that will be enough to get me kind of refreshed and ready to go, and bright-eyed and bushy-tailed to start everybody's favorite part of any given Mario Galaxy playthrough, purple coins, yeah! So we will be back in just a moment.
Wait.
I'm going to be leaving the stream channel just so that I don't hear any background noise. It's just so any background noise doesn't come in on stream. So yeah, we will be back in 5 to 10 minutes. Please do not go anywhere.